Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked sacred city of Arden.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the 32nd expedition of the Arden Vulgaris campaign. In game, it is the 24th of Toternios. It is Loon Day. Let's go around the Discord and see who's here. Tell us who you are, what character you're playing today, and shout out any oaths you may have already sworn.
Yeah, I'm Adam. I'm going to play Zeros the fighter today. This is his second session, and he has no boasts currently.
Cool. Paul, you're next.
Hey, my name is Paul. I'm playing Amir today. Amir is a nomad druid.
Hey, I'm Michael, and today I'm playing Aurelius Batatzes, the Imperialite Thief. He is level 1 and has no oaths.
Or daggers.
Or daggers.
Sorry, rubbing it in.
I'm Bunyip, or Jason, playing Skillex, the Spathari fighter, also level 1 with an oath to deliver Beastman flesh to Gog the Troll.
And I'm Rory. I'm playing Hastar the Priest with the oath to put the 2 souls to rest that we found in the Tower of Eternal Burning Pain and Darkness.
That might be a lot. And finally, I'm Lauren. I will be playing Capitalite Herbalist turned War Priestess, Sister Julia, level 2. And I'm ready to go. And her oath is to find and either desecrate or destroy an unholy evil altar.
Nice. Beautiful. So it is a pretty complete overcast day today. It's one of those days where you can look at the sun and it could be 9 o'clock, it could be 3 o'clock, it could be, and it looks the same. So I assume we're leaving from the Broken Head Inn today.
Yes.
What is the plan?
I also forgot to mention I'll be piloting Ganadra, the elf witch. Standard Vulgaris opening to the Beastmen Caves.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I kind of want to swing by this main boulevard and through the middle of town on the way to the south gate if we can.
Yeah.
I want to look at this giant tree.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
That's it. It's a tiny detour, or we can do it on the way back. Up to you guys.
On the way there, it's fine.
I just want to look at the tree and see if it's anything special, if there's anything embedded in its trunk or anything like that.
Okay. All right. As we go down the river bend, you hear the sounds of the large frogs croaking and the like, and you make it to the Temple of Thoth, or between the Temple of Thoth and the Ruined Plaza. Again, nothing really there to, coming out of the ground to hurt you. However, up on the Pyramid of Thoth is a band or a troop of baboons, and these baboons are, unlike other baboons who tend to be lazy and quiet and kind of sitting around, just observing you, these ones are clearly trying to get your attention and barking and whooping at at you from the top of the pyramids.
Has anyone interacted with the baboons before? We've already just walked past and waved at them.
Oh, Zeros is pissed them off. That's right. He was the one that did that. He was the one that stood there and taunted the one that was in the throne room thing with the giant ruby throne. Yeah, he's gonna look up at them and go, "What do you want?"
Yeah. They're just beckoning at you. I think maybe two of them of maybe the pack of 6 come down halfway down the stairs, like, and they kind of like look at you like they're trying to get your attention, and then they start going back up the stairs, like follow.
They're not throwing feces at us.
Is one of them wearing
True.
a burnt chef's hat?
No, no, they're not giant. They're small. These are your I looked it up. There's like 4 types of baboons, and these are the one baboons that live in the highlands and not like on a safari.
As a druid, Amir can speak Druidic, the secret language, to communicate simple thoughts to animals. I don't know. Is that 2-way street or is that a 1-way? Can Amir like communicate with them to see what their issue is? Or
Yeah, why not? Makes sense to me. It can be both ways.
what's up, baboons?
Yeah, they're from the distance here. They're definitely saying like, come. Don't go that way.
Should we
Come
go
here.
there?
Suspicious.
I think they may want us to go that way.
And they tell us why?
Do you feel threatened, Mr. Beast Talker?
It might be a trap.
It's I tell you what, it's really hard to scrutinize the what a baboon's thinking here.
Zeros
It's ambiguous.
He tried to boast that he would find out what secrets the like Hall of Light held or whatever. Can he try to do a smaller boast because he wasn't heard then? And now that Sister Julia is standing here. Can he do a
Do you already have the boat?
I will find what I tried to boast with Zeros and failed. Because there wasn't anyone there, and Eric rolled, and Thoth would not hear my boast.
Right.
So Zeros will boast that I will discover what the baboons want and return.
It's a good level initial boast if we're cool with it.
Okay.
As far as
I
my end goes.
fully feel like this is a trap. But I'd be willing to walk up there and talk to the baboons.
Does the chorus agree
Yeah.
on the oath of this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I half expect them to drag me down onto the ground screaming, and I'll have to pull up my backup character right away. But
Write it into the skein of fate.
How does a boast differ from an oath mechanically?
They don't. It's interchangeable.
Okay, got it.
boast is just like what we call it in Wolves, and that's like the entire thing.
Yeah.
Wolves upon the Coast.
The only thing that's
oaths
different-
is just what we use in this game, and I just mixed up.
Okay, so who's all going up to the temple to the baboons?
Galax will follow. If Zeros wants to go and take him on, he won't maybe march right up there with him, but he'll come along. These guys don't seem to be threatening us, and we haven't decided we hate them, so he's not going to be a...
We haven't killed any of the baboons.
Yeah.
We've hinted.
You haven't vowed destruction to them like halflings. So yeah, that's he'll come along armed,
Yeah.
but not belligerent.
Yeah, Amir will go.
Sure.
Let the baboons know we're gonna follow.
Okay. All right. So one of the first things I should point out about this troop, I think I neglected to mention, is that weirdly enough, this one's run by a female baboon, which is like unheard of as far as baboon cultures go, or troop hierarchies, and you can see that they're all on the top. Like clearly they've found some dead adventurers, and they've been kind of like eating them and picking out all their gear and supplies. And so and I imagine the first one, like Adam, when you show up, No, you have expected this is a trap, considering how many dead adventurers they have here. But it's the opposite. They bring you gifts. They give you gifts in the form of metal spikes. They give you a bag of caltrops.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a bag of caltrops, and
Yeah.
I will bow to the baboon, and I will offer it one of my rations in exchange.
They don't take your rations.
Pick a dead adventurers to chew on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want meat, not MREs.
Yeah. They show you. Yeah. They show you their butts and dismiss you.
All right.
Well, what
I
can we
will
see?
nod to the large one, say thank you, and I will make my way down the stairs.
Is there a nice view up here? Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Do I see anything while I'm up on top?
Yeah, let's look around. We're not being beaten up by these guys, so take advantage of the moment.
I mean, anything like not labeled out on the map that's interesting?
Do you want to show them how to open the temple?
Do I know how to open the temple?
Like Skelex has never been up here before, so he's like enjoying the view. There's no like giant pillar of flame coming from somewhere.
No, unfortunately. But the draw distance in this game is pretty far. No, everything, you can see everything labeled out here on the map. There's nothing like interesting that's not noted from this vantage point.
I see. Okay, baboon country. So we see this whole eastern side of it is baboon territory.
Yeah, I would say that more. You definitely would see like packs of baboons in what would be baboon country, for sure.
Can we like haul these dead adventurer corpses down?
Oh no, they won't. No, they're not letting you. They're not letting you.
Okay.
No,
they're just saying, here's dead bodies. Check it out. Look what we got.
Yeah, they're like, look what we got. Here you go. Here's a little bit. Is what they're doing.
These aren't any friends of ours, so we're not invested into these guys.
The female baboon was Skune, something like that, right?
I rescued a destroyed corpse from down below, so maybe they think it's important to me and they're like taunting me. That might be what they're trying to do, but I don't know. Because we pulled out a drawn and quartered corpse the last time we encountered these guys. Actually, this might be a completely different troop from the ones down in the Well of Lights or whatever. The Mirror Cave, or the Mirrors. Like you said, this one's led by a female. That one seemed to be led by a very large male one, and then people have described a four-armed one or something.
Yeah, the one in the Hall of Mirrors or whatever, I asked if he was competing with these other two named baboon troops, and she was one of the names. I don't remember what it was right now, and he said no, he's never heard of her.
Does she have a name?
These are not talking baboons, right? They're just
these are normal baboons.
Yeah, they're not like. So we know who the pack leader is now. So we have never been inside this pyramid before. You were saying something about showing where the entrance is. You have been in.
It's the entrance to the Temple of Thoth, or the entrance to the halfling area.
Okay, so we've been here. We know the way in. You guys aren't saying we should go there again right now, so it's not a pressing business.
Yeah. The Temple of Thoth is frequently.
I'm going to call the baboon queen that lives atop the pyramid Cleo. That's her name.
I mean, Eric gave us a name for her in a previous session.
Well, she's Cleo to me because I don't know it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to distract you with the baboons. All right, we go into the tree.
Yes.
Great. It's a big tree.
if we walk around it, is there anything like on this tree? Does it appear natural? Like this tree, is
Yeah.
it like supernaturally big for the type of tree it is, or anything?
It's not supernaturally big, but it's definitely ancient, you know. So I think unlike the other trees lining the plaza here, this one's an oak tree. And yeah, I think maybe to you, Zeros, I don't think you can sense anything. But I think to Amir, Amir can certainly sense something about this tree.
Yeah, Amir will like go up to the tree and commune with the tree, druid stuff, you know. Like,
Yeah.
put a hand on the tree. What a
Right.
nice tree.
The tree will empathetically respond to your touch, and it will give you the sense of fear and scratches and the sounds of axes and the roar of fire.
Terrifying.
Yeah. It do you let go, or do you push for more?
Yeah, I'll push for more.
Okay. There you get flashes of insight from the tree pheromones, from the way it talks to you. You get a flash of a like a what do you call it? A sickle, or like a scythe, like a one-handed one. And you see just a wave of baboons crawling over it. You see the shot of like looking up at a well, like you're falling down the well, and you can see like the hole getting smaller, enveloping in the darkness, and then all the vision is nothing but baboon hands going over you.
I'll share my observations with the group. You know, the tree is the tree is terrified, and I'll do my best to convey the vision.
The tree is scared of the baboons. That's what.
Out of character, I'm not totally sure.
That's kind of what it sounded like. Yeah, that the baboons climb all over and overwhelm the tree or something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know, it's a very old, not fully awakened tree, but to a druid, there's some intelligence there. You know, it can't write an essay, so it's got what it's got.
What does the sickle mean, do you guys think? Does it think that the baboons are going to try to kill it, or does it think that we should kill the baboons, or what?
Well, there was the chopping and scratching sounds in the vision, so perhaps the tree is under.
There's also one of the greater gods, Lycian, has a sickle, so maybe there was some cultist stuff going on with this.
If Amir like inspects the tree, does it appear to have taken damage?
Oh yeah, for sure. But it has since healed. You know, like the tree has grown and stuff. But over its millennia of, or sorry, I guess you could probably tell the age of it. This tree's nearing 1,000 years old.
Amir like point out the scars and say, you know, these may have been old wounds that have fully yet to recover from.
Yeah.
Psychically.
Does the sickle mean anything for like any of the religious people?
Yeah, the sickle is the icon for Lycian, a greater god, chaotic neutral, wine, indulgence, madness, rage, creativity, grapes, flail, sickle. Like Dionysus, basically.
The sickle would harvest the grape, so it would harvest the fruit of anything, really.
Yeah.
Thus, it is a symbol of destroying for consumption of others. To a tree, anyway.
I don't know if that's relevant here.
We can speculate. Yeah, we can speculate, but I also say that, you know, I think you have enough of a vision clear of this that if you wanted to try to research it in a downtime or something like that in town, you could definitely do that, or share it with somebody who could do it on your behalf to get more information.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, otherwise it's a tree.
Shall we
Right,
continue
shall we
to the
carry on?
stairs? I'd like to avoid the Tower of Scrutiny and get away from it as quickly as possible today. Thank you.
On an overcast day when the raids are going to come out and eat us.
Yes, let us move on.
Raids,
Have we
shadows, whatever they
visited
were.
any of the interesting obelisks? I see we have one on the way through.
We looked at that and put an ankh in the hole there.
Oh, we've been finding unks. Is
We
there
found one. There's three. Two of them they have holes in them that we think have to
Okay.
put items in.
Okay, so we're looking for all unks or different shaped things.
I don't remember if the other one was an ankh, but one is to the sun, one is to the moon, and one is to the stars.
Okay, so we're looking for objects to stick in here because they're probably like keys to unlock a mystery. But we haven't got any of the other things. So
Yeah,
carry on.
Where's the third one?
We haven't found it. We don't know.
Oh,
yeah. This obelisk definitely has the sun and sun motifs on it. About 5 feet up off the the base of the obelisk, there's some words in Mithric scrawled on it, and of them, in the middle of the speech, there's a ankh-shaped hole for about a 3-inch ankh, and in this one now there's a little silver ankh that slid right inside. That's still there.
is it like flush? Is it removable?
We
put it in
I don't
there.
want someone
Yeah.
to steal it.
It's removable. A thief could easily remove it.
Amir will take some of this time to craft a remedy for a stimulant.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a roll.
Let's see if I know how to roll. Oh no stimulants. No
okay.
more stimulants.
Stimulus.
Next time.
Next time. Okay. All right. Down the stairs we go.
Oh, hey, Adam. You were
Yeah.
rolling for your boasting, oathing thing.
Oh, I did not yet.
Yeah.
Hold on, my kid's crying next to me.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Give him a reason to cry.
Jeez. Okay. Okay. You're not alone on the stairs going down. For coming up this way, providentially, serendipitously, whatever you want to call it, is 6 Azure Knights. So this is the first time where we've seen them in the distance before. But yeah, these are a group of 7 well-armed, very strong-looking, effectively knights on foot, wielding an allotment of weapons, the unifying shape, and different types of armor. But their unifying thing is their shields. They all carry the same sort of heater shield that's all emblazoned in the same color blue.
If we have to bribe them, so be
Yeah.
it.
What do we know about these guys?
They're the
Friendly?
cops of Osterwick.
Okay, but they're not necessarily corrupt, sort of under the spell of an evil wizard or anything like that. They're the police force. We should be nice to them.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The head of the band will hark. Raise their sword kind of sideways as sort of like, hey, we see you, kind of thing, but not hostile.
Raise my sword also as a soldier. I think
Okay.
we'd have some similar common ground there.
For sure. All right. It looks like you're they're shouting above the sound of the falls here. They get close, you know. Looks like you all are fresh, ready to take on the world.
It's like we've got a few adventures under our belt, but clearly not as veteran as you.
Yeah.
Like
The fighter.
We heard about the raid. Sorry for your comrades.
Thank you. It's okay. Between you and me, I don't think we'll be here much longer.
Why is that? Gosterwick calling you back?
Yeah. Well, so the bad news is though I have to charge you. Make money when we can. Two ahead. Everyone can see like the two fingers. Like, oh yeah, 2 gold per person on the stairs. But feel free to send the news that they think that they're heading off the stairs.
Yeah, y'all pulling out of the Beastmen caves. Was it you've come what you're looking for, or was it too much to take on?
Yeah. Disagreements with the neighbor. They point behind the falls, and it's the dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, the dragon's a finicky one. We try to stay clear.
Yeah. Yeah. So, have you been in the Beastman caves before?
Actually, have I been to the Beastmen caves with this character? No, I have not.
All right.
I will not.
How many is this?
Is it 7 of them? You said there's 7 of them, but yeah, if they're offering info, it's like what can you tell us about the caves?
Yeah. Well, I've heard. Do not piss off the mushroom people of the forest, unless you're looking to get fireballed out of nowhere. That's what I've heard.
I've heard the same.
Do you have flashbacks, Sister Julia?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
flashbacks to Beastmen who had the upper hand, willing to make peace, so they didn't get fireballed. That's yeah.
Don't let us stop you. Good luck. We'll be taking that money now.
2, 4.
Skellex is paying up. He doesn't like paying up, but he's not going to make a stir of anything.
I can cover everybody.
You all are getting.
Do you really want to pay these people off?
I'll give them 20 gold.
Are they really going to pick a fight with us if we just try to muscle our way through? Are they going to pick a fight with us? We number as much as them.
They're better armed,
professional guards. Like they are much higher than us.
Are they?
There is wisdom in knowing when to make peace, as opposed to war.
I paid for everybody.
Well, thank you.
It's like
thank you.
It's like
very generous.
There's a little extra in there for the hard work protecting the people of this realm.
Yeah. They give you a polite cashier smile, and let you on your way. Great. What's the marching order into the Beastman entrance? What's the light situation?
2 very good, important questions.
Have our hardlings carry light, but they'll be at the back.
There it is.
Skellex is ready to be up the front, but he's got shield and sword.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. And Andrea has no items. I should have stocked up while we were back in town. Forgot about that.
Yep.
What does she need?
I mean, she's really not good in melee at all. Honestly, just carry some torches or something if you want.
I have a lantern with an oil flask. I would happily give that to her to carry.
Sure, she'll carry that. Oh, actually, and I had a lantern, and it's really big. Lantern.
Wow.
How wide are the passages in here?
About 10 feet.
Okay, so we can put at least 2 across.
Correct. You can fit 2 across here.
Lantern, oil flask.
Well, I guess we don't have area to be scouted, so we can put our fighters up front. So Skelix will take front. Does Zeros want to come?
I can also be up front. I'm pretty tanky.
I am not tanky. I have a bow.
So yeah, you and me, Skelix.
I can go in second rank with my crossbow out.
Yeah, and if Amir has a bow, then second rank is good. I will be in the third rank.
Okay, so and Ganadria will be in the back, I guess. My sister. Where's Zeros?
Wherever you want him.
Okay. Throw you at the back there with everybody. Okay.
All right, what's the vector you're going to take? Are you going in through the...
Oh, who has light, right? Ganadria can light a torch.
Yeah,
Or a
you need the-
lantern.
yeah, we're going to need light, and then I want to know whether or not you're going through, like, for example, room 2, up to the boulder, or through, you know...
Zeros can hold the torch.
Are we heading to Threnody to Hiroshima uncomfortable room?
Left path, I guess, to 6.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You all will make it to this right-hand turn here. Before you see ahead of you, at the following intersection, at torchlight, you can see that there are 3, khaki / sandry dust, with brown-headed fungal. Basically, they're foresters. You can see that they're holding like inside their stomachs or like inside their chest cavities, like these spores, and they're sprinkling them on the ground. Whatever their guts ahead of you. They definitely see you. And they're keeping their eyes on you, but they're not like, attacking you, or they're not like, getting ready to change their business. They're just they're working, and they're kind of seeing what you're going to do first.
Are these humanoid mushrooms, or are these people who have turned into fungus creatures? So you guys have seen these before. It's all new to Skelix. It's like, holy crap, what are those things?
They don't look like people who then became, they don't look like The Last of Us kind of zombies,
Yeah.
Like, no, they look like they were entirely myconoidal, humanoid,
Okay.
The mushroom people are
Yeah, the mushroom people who were not supposed to piss up to piss off.
Yeah.
They are friends. We have a
yeah.
Oh, we have a deal. We've made friends.
We have a deal with them, yes.
Sister Julia says they're friends, so they're friends.
Okay.
Say friendly things. Howdy, greetings, friendly fungoid creatures.
All right. They don't greet you in return, but they do say something in this groaning, low, very bass Mithric. Does anyone here speak Mithric?
Yes.
Good. They say arms.
As in these arms or weapon arms?
Our arms.
Yeah.
They're looking for the mark of Kerbold Khan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, tattoos? We're supposed to have tattoos?
Yeah, blood draining marks or something.
Yeah.
We show our arms.
when you recall when you were some of you were in the court of Tarmus before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. When they were searching you, it kind of felt like an elephant trunk going up and down your arm sniffing. Like that's what their arms do.
Mhm.
So, you can your best guess right now is probably that's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
All right. Would you?
So I
Are you?
approach.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
go first because I've
You lead by
had it done
example.
before.
Yeah. Yep.
Lead by example. Yes.
Okay. All right. The one that was groaning out in Mithric for arms will, I mean, pretty good bedside manner. Like hold your arm and you just watch it like kind of do this sort of tickly, suction on your arm, for a little bit. It doesn't leave anything on you or anything like that. You know, and then it just stops and doesn't say you're good. It doesn't say you're bad. It just goes back to its pocket of spores and starts coating the walls. Like reverse waxing, like wax on, wax off, but it's mildewy. Super strata for fungal growth.
And Mithric, I will say,
Substrata.
thank you. We will be on our way.
We all need to present our arms. Great. We have to get groped by these things.
Yeah.
Jeez. You.
Yeah.
So Amir's background is marked. I don't think it's the mark they're looking for. I'm not sure, but like, you know, his arm is bandaged, and he'll remove that bandage so that they can check out his arm. But there's clearly like some sort of marking on his right arm.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the snoot of the sensor of the mushroom goes right over it. Your heart probably skips a beat for a second, but you're not that symbol is not what they're looking for, and they let you go. Okay. Moving past them, assuming you're taking the closest direct route to room 6 and beyond, you can see that the mycelial webs have grown out by beyond the orange here. They are spread to the stairs at this point.
Ooh, okay.
Very thinly though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we continue. You guys don't spend any time dilly-dallying in the Threnody to Hiroshima creepy room as you go through the cleared passageway. And
is that the same type of creepy that we have encountered? I assume deeper down, or Bridge area. Okay, so it's similar creepy.
The pillar, very similar vibes to the pillars.
Okay, not our Kantian architecture. It's the weird, scary stuff.
Yeah. All right. I didn't describe it yet as well, but you can imagine there's motes and spores in the air here as you all are proceeding. But when you take this right-hand turn in what's labeled room 11 here, it reveals a large, you can just feel it in terms of the heat and the air and the space, but it's a massive cavern, despite you not being able to see that very far due to the thick overcast of spores. You can just get the sense of just how expansive this place you're going into. You're, a literal rainforest, underground.
Ganadrio will take 2 of the fungal torches.
Yeah, sure.
So they have these torches right here?
Yeah, so in the front, almost like leading into room 11 at this point, there are these orange-capped mushrooms just growing. You imagine they're all different sizes. The biggest ones are about 12 feet tall. The smallest ones are the little baby ones growing up in their shadows, grabbing whatever they can. And you watch that the people who've been here before pluck the small ones and give them a shake, and the spores are bioluminescent. So as long as you shake them, they will light up. A torch. Right. There is this game trail or like marked trail through this vast, expansive mycological rainforest. If that's the way we're going, I don't know.
I think so,
What's the
yeah.
plan?
That's the only way we know to get north, right?
Yep.
Lead the way, Hester.
Okay. All right. What's your intentions? Are you trying to make it to the end of the mushroom forest? Like, where are you trying to
Yeah.
go?
End of the
Yes.
mushroom forest, and then look for a way to cross the lake to get to the Beastman area.
Okay, so would I be incorrect in assuming you're just going to follow this trail north as far as it goes?
Pretty much, unless somebody has better intel.
Nope.
Sounds good to me.
We didn't make it that far.
For sure. Okay. So this place, so you all will continue down this game trail. For mapping purposes, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 90 feet from the plateau. To your right here. So like should be about 90 feet from here. It's kind of what I have on my map. Is the end of this path where it leads and abuts into a stone jetty that extends another like 10 feet over this rippling, inky sea. Most of the water you can hear to the sea is it's flowing easterly. So like it's hitting the shores, of course, but it's kind of going easterly. You can hear that there's some kind of fall or kind of rush and rapids somewhere distantly to the east of these caves, far beyond your torchlight. But nothing harassed or harangued you through the journey through this forest, despite you hearing the sounds of occasional large, like either a dragonfly or sting bats buzzing around, a flash in the distance, like a fire spout somewhere.
The stone jetty is a cliffside, right? Or
Cliffside. No, it's
like a dock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically a stone dock, and it's
Ah.
going the same vector as your as the path that you're walking on.
Okay.
From this jetty, there is no boat or anything moored on this side. However, about 20 feet out from the, let's say if if this is like where the jetty is, it would go. The start of an island is 20 feet out that way.
Or so it's not the
This is
island we
the-
have there.
It's a different island. We have large
No.
rocky islands with headless shape.
No, it is ostensibly the same island because there's a stoic headless shape on it with a weird light on the beach.
But it is in fact 20 feet away, not
Yes.
2 feet away.
Yes.
It's only 20 feet.
20 feet away from this jetty.
So
if
where
you
you
got-
were drawing.
Yeah. So
Oh,
from the
God.
edge.
Should I swim out to this island and look at what's there? 20 feet.
You'd have
You a
to
good
take
swimmer?
off your armor.
Yeah, I would have to lose my armor to do it.
I can.
What's the
Uh,
worst that could happen?
I don't think I
Amir?
can boast it because I already boasted the
No,
baboons.
you passed that one. I just never got around to marking it complete. But yeah,
All right.
How fast is the water moving?
not too fast. It's not dangerous.
All right. Who's ready for Mushroom Octopus to drag me underwater? Because I'm going to go
So-
out there. I'll doff my armor
Well-
to go swim out to the island.
I love that you're just willing to do this before I even describe the island to you.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on a second, brother. All right.
The giant claws, the King Kong.
So rising to like at most a maximum height of like 5 feet above the water level, the water line, is this small island. All over this island you can see is that there's a sand coating, most rocks, but then washed up on these rocks you can see there are tons of eaten bodies. There's at least like 12 different sets of torsos that you can see on here. They all seem to be picked on and picked over. You can see
I wish I
rusting
had
bits
my
of metal.
Or not my thief, my wizard that has thiefiness to him.
Do you want us to tie a rope around you before you swim out there?
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna end up untying it for myself to tie it to like some of this stuff to drag it back. I'll probably load up my backpack and you can.
Well, I mean, we need to
I'll
go
look
that
to-
direction, so
Do we?
there's no point bringing the stuff back to add more weight and then swimming over.
Okay, I thought we were talking about like, or I was thinking like ambushing them here if they come across the water would be a good idea because this seems like the clear path that the beastmen would take, right?
Their whole area is to the north of this.
Their area is to the north of this.
Yeah.
All right. I will lose my armor and I will swim across, dragging a rope with me.
Based on the bodies on the shore 20 feet away, are the wounds visible? Is it possible to tell what type of animal or what type of wounds? Like,
yeah, scavengers.
Bites. Okay, scavengers. Yeah. Okay.
So, I think to a druid, you should be on the lookout for, like crabs or crustaceans would be the obvious thing, like some kind of rock lobsters that would live here, crayfish, that kind of stuff that would go up on shore and eat and then go back in the water. Birds or something like that. You're not really that familiar with an underground, place like this, but you would guess those would probably be your two big predators, either above the water in the air, maybe something living in the ceiling, or something below the water, that can come up as well.
No chameleon iguanas.
Oh, those two for sure. But then if that's true, then there's a frightening proposition that they can swim. So there's that. But who knows?
Yeah, but Zeros is going to swim out there. I'm willing to risk it. I'm going to swim out there with the rope and then spike it into the shoreline so that others can use this rope to drag themselves over with potentially more gear.
You're about to find out that it's actually only 18 inches deep.
Yeah, that's possible. But I think with the stone pier here, that's probably deeper.
You want to wrap it around the statue? We should have enough rope.
We're going to just spike it into the shoreline.
Into the sand? Is that
going
to be strong enough?
It should be. I mean, you can make a sand anchor.
White nail.
Yeah, I'll wrap it to the statue then. I mean, you can make a sand anchor. That's a thing, which is basically you make a big loop of rope and you like bury it.
Okay.
But that's like not the most consistent thing. So,
do any of our priests recognize this statue of being anything? It doesn't have a head though.
All right.
Yeah.
So the fighter's swimming out with the rope, and then he's gonna tie it off to something that he finds there. Either the statue or anchor it to the sand with an iron spike if need be. Bury it as deep as I can.
Sure. Okay.
Do I get eaten by a crab in the water?
No. Zeros. With your is your grit in strength?
Yes.
Yeah, you can just swim this. There's no rule necessary here. With time, tools, and training, you can do it. All right. You reach the shore and pull yourself up, and yeah, all around you. What's your light source here?
Oh, could I have grabbed one of those funguses and brought that with? And shake that when I get to the other side to light it back up?
Sure. Can you just roll me a D6 on a 1 or a 2? It's too wet and doesn't work.
Sure.
Peg it onto it, attach another one to a spear and throw
No
it
fear.
over there.
No fear. Okay. Yeah, it lights up, revealing this is a 20 by 30 roughly shaped sand bar island. It's mostly rock. Yeah, so I described earlier, there's skeletons that are kind of all littered all over this island, right? Or at least corpses, eaten and half-eaten in varying states of decay. There's a couple sets of rusted armor over here. That's pretty clear. For if you want to spend a turn looking through the island, scouring what's here, let me know.
Yeah, I will. I'll quietly call out as far loud as I need to be heard 20 feet away. I'll be like, all right, it's tied off, and then I'll start scouring around.
Okay. All right, scouring around.
Well,
There are the treasures as follows. There are 2 badly damaged sets of plate armor. There is a impervious to rust shield that looks brand new. There are 4 more useless sets of rusted chain armor that basically fall apart when you're looking at it and moving them around. But then, half sticking out of the sand on the island is, or I should say, are 2 squares of glass. One is white and one is green. They're approximately maybe I think 6 inches. Maybe 4 by 6, 4 inches by 6 inches.
We've seen a blue one like this before. So I don't remember who has it. Maybe Ed.
Yeah.
There are several tiles out there.
I want to take one of these.
Yeah.
And then just we had several spots we thought were teleporters. I think there was one in Gog's cave. I just want to take these squares and just put them around that. See what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll absolutely just teleport us somewhere random and potentially not on this plane. But it would be funny. So,
all right, who's on the stone jetty right now?
Skelix is standing out there ready.
Yeah, I guess me.
Something. Probably standing right out on the end.
All right,
holding a spear.
Skelix, you're the first one to see it. There are 2 crabs scurrying up the, just kind of swimming out over to that rocky island where our goblin, or where our Xeros is.
Crabs. He's just going to assume they're hostile, and he's going to throw his spear at the first one.
Yeah, you can. We don't have to do initiative. You can act.
Yeah, Xeros is going to grab that shield and the. Oh, who's starting?
Bunyip.
Yeah.
Does the Mighty Deeds apply to ranged attacks?
Yeah, any attack.
22.
Oh yeah, that will certainly hit. But you didn't tell me what your mighty deed is.
Oh, I wanted to peg it to the island.
So it can't move.
I want to have it mobilized. I don't think this is a line them up and shoot through 2 of them in a row like zombies. We've done that before.
Okay. Yeah. So these 2 giant crabs will bust out of the water towards the island that Xeros is on, and immediately following that, whistling through the dark is a spear that pierces I guess maybe one of the claws of the crab and pins it to the island as it can't move, while the other one it's shocked. Very cool.
Do we roll initiative now?
Yeah, now we do initiative. Yeah, sorry, let's write down the HPs.
Oh man, not good rolls today.
It's okay. They'll only eat Haster before we get there.
Looks like
Julia
Adam might
is
be
ahead.
first so far. Or we're tied with
Lauren's
Lauren.
tied with me, and I would rather she goes first.
Yeah.
Julia got
0.
15.
All right.
I'm last.
I think
No,
we do
we go
Lauren.
Oh yeah, it
first.
doesn't work that way.
Yeah, we go in chat order. So
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Perfect.
are we nominating me to go first?
yep.
Yeah.
You tied with Adam, so it's your
Okay.
two choices.
So it's just we get one more action this way before GM goes.
Okay. Let me just check something.
Hungry crabs. Yum 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 yum.
So
Are we fighting
they
the crabs?
Are they considered in near range?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only 20 feet.
Yeah, maybe on the other one, I'm gonna throw. I have a spear. It was supposed to be for hurling against the beastman, but I'll throw it at one of the other crabs. Over the waves, it shall fly, Ardinia. Make my aim true.
Not bad.
Plus strength. 20.
20 will hit for sure.
3 damage.
For 3. Nice. Good hit. But it will take more. It'll take more than a single volley of spears to fell these big old armored crustaceans. What does Zeros do, Adam?
Zeros is going to try to clamber atop the one that just got hit the spear and is loose. He's going to try to drive his sword into its back, so he's like stuck on top of it, and hopefully this thing's claws can't reach up and grab him off of its back.
Yeah.
And that's going to be what my Mighty Deed is to try to do.
Basically, get into a spot
Because
where...
how big are these crabs?
Very big. Mastiff-sized crabs.
Mastiff sized? Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I could climb on top of that. I was thinking like cow sized.
No, they're not that big.
Shoot,
Claw, we can eat it.
yeah, I'm still gonna try it. I'm still gonna try to climb on top of this thing and like make it so it can't claw at me from behind and above it.
Well,
21 to hit, but no Mighty Deed.
Okay.
Is
That does
this
hit.
out of range of the other one, by the way?
No.
The other one's pinned. Would I be having to enter its like melee range?
I mean, which one, or if you're going after the other one,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you could tactically have found a spot where you're not, that's not the issue. You know,
All right.
where,
So I hit.
yeah, you're just be on the far side of the crab.
Plus 2. 6 damage.
Nice. Okay, that's on the unstuck one. These things can be felled. They can be beaten. What does Amir do?
Okay, maybe unorthodox. Can Amir use the druidic to like warn the crab that this isn't food, this is a predator? Like maybe imagery of an octopus or squid or something that would eat crabs. I don't know. Bigger crab. I don't know.
Crawfish boil.
I would eat crabs.
Just show it a crab boil.
Yep.
I don't know if you would allow it. Maybe charisma or something.
Yeah, I think this would be a
to
charisma.
scare.
Yeah,
To scare the crab.
I think you could try to scare them.
Okay.
If you pass the charisma test, I will roll their morale and see what happens.
Okay. Big money.
Okay, but
Nope.
No money.
that was assuming you could
money.
succeed. Yeah. on it. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that will.
I hope my rolls turn around here. They've all been garbage.
Anyway, you're getting the bad stuff out of the way. The
Yeah.
good stuff will be on when it matters. Yeah.
Your name's not Memento, so I think you're. All right, Michael.
All right.
Aurelius would like to shoot the unanchored crab with his crossbow.
Okay.
That's an 11.
11 will not do it.
Okay.
Do you have luck? Because I think.
No, I don't have
Okay.
luck.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Skellex.
Another spear
Ooh.
at the one that is not stuck.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Nice. You stuck that one too. Okay. Minimum damage though.
Ostrus, more spears. Put our porter to work. This is why he's hauling.
Okay. So they are
How's this
stuck.
thing looking?
Bloodied. They are stuck. That does change the math. Let's see. I'll do 50-50. Will they unstuck themselves or will they just attack? I will say on a 1, they will unstuck themselves. Okay, so left one will unstuck and the right one will still attack. But I think the right one is not the one that zeroes at, so I think that one's also going to have to unstuck itself. Okay.
Sweet.
So they will just break the spears, so they're unrecoverable, right?
That's what Ostrus is for.
Okay. That's their turn, breaking freeing themselves.
If I wanted to cross this with the rope, would I have to take my plate off?
No, but you could roll with advantage.
If I took it off? I don't want to take it
No.
off because I want to pull myself over onto the island to go into melee.
Right. No, but you would not have to take it off, but you would certainly can't do it automatically. You could roll with advantage to cross.
Okay. Yeah. And that would be strength or
Yeah, strength. Yeah, because you're holding yourself up, on the rope.
Constitution?
No, you're not holding your breath, and it's not I don't think it's an endurance thing. Actually, I think this is a strength thing.
Pi 1 + 1. All right,
What if he just accepts that he's underwater and just drags himself hand over hand by the rope?
That would be a con. That would be a contest. Yeah.
I guess let's see how good this strength test goes. 13.
Okay. No, a 13 is not going to cut it. You are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of next turn.
Okay.
For holding your breath. You're not drown. You're still on the rope.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I don't like that. Okay. Let me. You're in a controlled position, so you start getting in the way here, and the rope starts to give too much slack, and you're going under, and that pulling yourself through here means you're going to go underwater for most of this part. So it is going to be a function of holding your breath. Now, do you want to risk that, or do you want to stay and just go back to the shore of the stone jetty? You can either save yourself and retreat back now, or you can risk hard and then you would risk drowning crossing.
And it's a hard to cross.
Yeah. So 15.
I've got look, I'll do it. I'm not gonna he's a soldier,
Okay.
He's not gonna be fleeing from fights.
Okay. So next turn you can choose to.
Yeah.
Okay. Orin.
I only had one spear. Oops.
Oh no.
Got a spare. Ostrus is carrying 2.
Can I grab one from Ostrus?
Yeah, he'll give.
Okay, then I'll do
You're
that,
gonna
and
give-
I will throw another spear.
Ooh.
13.
13 will not cut it.
Nope.
1950s cowboy western ricochet sound.
Oh, I forgot Ganidra. Also.
Oh.
Too far, or
No. We only did one attack. You can circle back.
they will try to cast Hypnotize on one of them. D20 plus 3. 16.
16 will cast and pass.
And one creature of level 3 or less that you can see is rendered stupefied.
All right. You're not sure if these things are high level or just too stupid to be affected.
Okay.
The witch's magic has no effect on the crustaceans.
All right,
Apologies.
Zeros is gonna still like up behind this one that just broke itself free. He's gonna try to dismember one of its claws, like
Yeah.
just that whole like when you're ripping open a crab claw, just like that dismember that ligament thing.
Yeah, you break the bottom part off of it. Yeah.
Ooh, but I rolled a 13.
13 will
Do
not.
I have luck? I do have a luck, so I'm gonna reroll that. Do I reroll the mighty
The
deeds
whole
too?
die. Yeah,
Yeah,
the whole
thing.
roll.
21,
Hey,
and I have the mighty deed.
nice. Okay. You disarm the crab and do damage.
9 damage.
Nice.
Damn. Okay, that's hurting. Nice.
And the claw just like fully be on the ground so I can cook this later.
Yeah. Well, it's not the whole claw. It's the bottom part, right? It's the bottom part of the
Okay.
chomper that you rip off. Yeah. So it's still got the top part of the chomper, but not the bottom.
Reduce the number of attacks I take this next round.
Yeah.
All right. Paul, you were up.
Okay, so Amir will see Haster like trying to get to the island, struggling, going underwater, like drowning, almost drowning, whatever, and mutter something about crazy wetlanders. And Amir will use wild shape. Let's hope to like turn into. I'm not sure Amir's seen a lot of aquatic animals, so maybe a crab. 'Cause
Yeah.
we've got one right in front of us. And attempt to. Well, let's see if I make the roll first.
But yeah. Your intention is to turn to a crab.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
lift me up like a boat?
I'm gonna save this crazy wetlander. if we get a 12,
Yo, crab strats.
we got a 20.
Oh!
There you go.
Crabs.
Can he be
Uh,
crab like
that
the ones
doesn't-
he's seeing with that
Yeah.
20?
Doesn't that double the effects?
Yeah, what
Like
is
a-
this
I'm 2
duration?
crabs.
Maybe you're
No,
twice
I
as
think-
high.
I think what I would say is you automatically pass the first focus, so you could stay for 6 rounds instead of 3, if you want to.
Yeah. So Crab Amir will scuttle into the water and help Haster get to the other side.
Nice.
Nice.
Crazy wetlanders.
Nice.
Always
I
trying
think,
to kill themselves.
yeah, I think with 2 people doing it, so like basically Amir as a crab, and Rory Haster's turn, you can just cross.
Nice.
If that's cool. And obviously Amir will go with you on that turn because they're the one carrying you. Right? Yeah. Cool. Something about when there's only a single set of footprints. It's a crab holding you up.
Aurelius is going to try to shoot the left crab with his crossbow again.
They're no longer surprised or anything like that.
16.
Okay, you perforate its shell. Give me damage.
3 damage.
Okay. It's still standing. Skelix. More spears? Rearming.
Last spear. This is the last
Okay.
one. 23.
23 will hit. I assume you're hitting the right one, the one you've been hitting the whole time.
Yep.
Right, 3.
Well, I pinned both of them, so 6 more damage on whatever's closest.
Okay. Yeah, but without the mighty deed, you don't pin them. But I think it's safe to say on my turn, these crabs, with one of them with its half broken claw, they're all hurt and walloping. They're gonna flee into the deep below and realize you're not a good meal. You can have these corpses. I won't fight them over you. I won't join you as your dinner. And they will sink beneath the waves. Like the cowardly.
No chance to get an attack on them as they flee.
No.
Ah,
They-
I'm out of the water, like, for battle, and I'm like, where'd they go?
Yeah. They're off to lick their wounds. It still counts as
All right.
defeating them for XP purposes.
I will put a crab claw in my inventory because I think that this
Yeah,
might
the
be something
bottom-
we can feed Gog.
Yeah, bottom part of a crab for sure. The part where you go, you slurp it. Yeah, look, I'm from Maryland. This is what we do. The blue crabs, man. I know this. It's a Unix.
You can just cook it right in its shell and just like drink it out of the
Yeah.
claw.
We can have a crab bake on the island right now.
Well,
Well, I'm thinking if we can't get Beastman, we can at least feed him this because he likes food.
for sure. Okay.
It's gonna be really, really picky.
With the
So I think
rope.
he lives off of crabs and fish already, so maybe we
Yeah.
can just eat the crab claw.
All right, with the rope set up, anyone not in plate armor can get across with time.
Okay.
Okay.
Skelex is
If you're cool with saying.
Definitely. full plate, and
All right.
unless you guys want to wait around while he strips and does the whole procedure.
Well, before we
You
do
could
that,
You could have a mirror boat you over.
Oh yeah, get a
Yeah.
crab ride.
Crab Fairy.
Crab boat.
Well, we get to this island. What's on the other
This is
side of
awesome.
the island? To
Right.
figure out what's beyond. Where are we going? Is the island our destination, or do we want to
We're
go
going
somewhere
past the island, but we have to get here first.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a few things that I want to describe that happens. So the first part, though, for mapping purposes, all right. So your light's on this island, so you can see from this island beyond, right? Okay. Everywhere around this island is at least 15 feet of water.
Deep?
No, width of water.
Okay.
On the easternmost far side is heavy cliff face at 15 feet. And that extends like directly parallel to the island. Directly parallel to the island, 15 feet, there's cliff face heading not fully north-south, but like kind of like slightly like that, but 15 feet away. And you can see that it juts on the top, and you can definitely hear the sounds of a waterfall somewhere in that direction, and you definitely hear the sounds of waterfalls coming in that direction as well. So your light can't see that far, but you can definitely get the impression that there's probably some sort of falls in these two directions, and this rock face is splitting it, in some way. Second of all, from this island, 30 feet away will be shore, so you can see the start of a shore. So you don't know you don't know what's going on over in this corner where the waterfall and the shore should kind of like line up, because your light can't really reach over there, but that's fine. You can see that the shore bends out of view.
We have a lantern lit that's 60 feet, right?
Oh, I'm giving you torch distances. Okay. Sick. Okay. Then let's just ignore everything I just said for a second. So there
There's
is
still a cliff and
yes.
a shore.
Yes. In fact, you can see that there is a cliff face this way with the water going down that direction. 60 feet. You can see. Okay, sorry. It's a massive map. So like, I feel like I should just draw it. You know what I mean? In many ways, rather than saying how far this goes. I realize this is the much faster way of describing massive rooms.
But this is past a waterfall. You said there's a waterfall right there, right?
Correct. Yeah. The waterfall is correct. The shore on the other side is actually like on a cliff face, or at least there's a level below that the water's pouring down to. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? That there's like a 10-foot cliff face. So there's like a lower level that the water is pouring into, and you can see that there's this whole thing is water. So it's like a Cliffs of Dover kind of situation. But I'm giving you the shoreline right now, and from the so this will be
while we're here and like we're doing all this mapping and stuff. Zeros has to put his armor on. Do we want to like dig through all these bodies in the sand? Because you already described one thing sticking out of the sand. So
so I'm giving you
more stuff buried.
Yeah. So the things I want to do is I want to give you the mapping stuff. I was going to tell you the stuff that everyone excavates off this island because I assume that's what you were doing. And third, I'm going to tell you the next thing that happens.
Yeah. You said there was a nice rust-free shield, which sounds promising. So
yeah,
that's what Skelex is interested in, but do carry on.
So the mycological forest continues on the other shore. So you can't see much further than that. But you can definitely see that there is a jetty sticking out that I drew in pink off the shore. So in other words, it's another 30-foot swim that way. There is a boat on this north shore, lashed up pretty well.
Is it like a old, rotten-looking boat or a relatively fresh-looking boat?
Relatively fresh, and I would describe more about that. But I want to. You also, just so you all know, that's the first of a barrage of javelins falls short into the into the water in front of the island and you can see on the other shore there's a beastman patrol getting ready to launch stuff. But before we do initiative, you all were harvesting up treasure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the frying pan into the fryer with a slight detour into Treasureland. So I described the broken armor,
the rusted blade, the shield, the rusted chain, and the 2 glass.
Correct. Okay. There is also a slew of gems to describe. There is a deep blue spinel. There are 4 aquamarines and a black pearl.
What were the first ones you said?
I've got them written down here on the mural board.
Okay.
Did
Spinel.
anybody take wounds in the last combat? I don't think there was any entry.
No.
Okay, cool.
So a spinel is like a heartstone.
I think now might be a good
Yeah.
time to take a break.
Let's take a break and then we'll come back.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, then we can roll initiative when we get back with these beastmen.
See you in about 5 minutes.
What are we appraising? Animals or
The gems.
The jams.
yeah?
All right. So the deep blue heartstone. I'll repeat this when we come back. But the deep blue heartstone is somewhere between 500 and 1,000. The 4 aquamarines are somewhere between 50 and 500, and that black pearl is somewhere between 100 and 2,000.
Is that 50 to 500 each or total?
The aquamarines?
Yeah.
A piece.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a good haul here. So we could at least give the beastmen token fight, at least. If they turn out to be really strong, we could just leave.
If we move back behind the statue and try to draw them in,
Excuse
they
me.
have to come get us. That's
How big is the
nice.
statue? I thought it was just like person sized.
It is person sized.
That's still
You
covered.
said we saw it from like way across it. It was large, and
I mean, person-sized is kind of large. We could all stand in a line behind it, and then their javelins can't hit us.
shield wall.
Yeah.
Do we have anyone with like prolonged ranged capabilities? Because like Skelix just has a few spears, Zeros has nothing. Are we able to just like plink at these guys for 20 minutes if need be?
No.
I have 17 crossbow bolts.
Is Skelix good with a crossbow? Because I think a fighter with mighty deeds might be better at this. I have a 0 on
He
it.
can certainly use it once he's uses spears, and then he can fire a crossbow. We need Ostrom here if we want to actually be taking down these guys.
Yeah, I have a dex of 10, but I have like +3 on any attacks. So plus my mighty deeds. I don't know. I didn't carry any ranged weapons.
Are they in range? Can we see them, or is it just the spears coming out?
All right. No. So they don't have a light source. So I think you're just seeing the javelin shots come in from the dark.
Can I give an estimated trajectory based on soldier background and having been assaulted by many spears?
Yeah, I mean, they're using the fungal forest for cover. They're shooting you from the fungal forest.
Okay, but it's not like one direction all coming out. It's
Oh, I mean, the vector is certainly directly north, you know.
okay
Like you're receiving fire from your 12
from there.
o'clock,
Yeah.
for sure.
Who's going to go get the boat, bring it back? We'll all get in. We'll row across.
All while avoiding a hail of javelins.
How many javelins are coming in a volley? Is it just like 2 or 3, or is it like 20?
So 6 of them.
6 javelins. So this is definitely a group we could, well, unless only half of them can carry javelins.
Let's taunt them until they run out of javelins. If we got cover, we can
Let's
just
throw the javelins back.
Well, they're in the water right now, so it'd be kind of hard to do. But yeah, if they land on the shore, you can use them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now that we're all back, let's go to initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
0.
A 0. Oh, looks like Skelix won.
with my
I
roll.
rolled an
What did I get?
18.
I didn't even notice what I got.
Amir got
15.
an 18.
Oh.
Slightly better.
Oh. Julia, did Julia also get an 18?
Yes.
Let Julia go first.
Yeah, I did not get it. I got a 10.
Ah. Right.
Question: are there rocks mixed around all this stuff?
Yes, there is plenty of sand and rubble and rocks on this
Okay.
island.
I have a crazy plan. I am going to cast light on a skipping stone, and I'm going to give it to someone to skip across the water so it lands on the shore and we can see them. What do we think?
Sounds pretty good, though. I guess we don't need to skip it. We can just like throw it in the direction the javelins come from. We don't
someone
actually need
else-
to like hit anyone.
Yeah, it's only
someone else
30
has
feet to shore.
because my action is casting the spell. See if it actually works first. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
It is a glowing rock.
Let there
and
be
I'll
light.
hand it to Zeros and I say, throw it on the other shore, then we can find them. We can see them.
Yeah, what is your light situation right now? And Andrea has a lantern?
We have 10 minutes left on the torch. On the lantern.
Okay.
I just restarted it.
And we have a fungal mushroom
Yeah.
that Zero's lit up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Right.
So I cast light on this stone, but that's my action. So someone else will have to throw it, I'm assuming.
Do we see
Okay.
them after she throws the rock?
Would
She
you
hasn't
have to
thrown it.
throw
Somebody else has to.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
my action.
Zeros will throw the rock, and I'll see if I can beam whatever it was that threw these spears. So that I'll do it as an attack roll.
Well.
Plus 30 plus.
All right. On a
And,
20, I will say you hit somebody, but like otherwise, you're
Yeah.
literally firing in the dark. So I'm giving you a 5% chance.
Oh crap! I put a dash on the end of that. No.
Yeah. No. Okay. So that just skips into the forest, but it would illuminate at least one of them. So there, you do have one target, and it's a stag-headed beastman getting ready to hurl his next javelin at you.
Yeah. So I'll stand there on the shoreline, pounding my fist on my chest, being like, "Hit me!"
Yeah.
Paul, you're up.
So I guess it's close range.
No.
Near.
If you have a
It's
ranged
30
weapon, yeah. Or
Yeah, I do have a short bow.
yeah. Or change into something and swim across.
I mean, you're still crab.
And die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're still a crab.
If you never changed out of crab, you can still be in crab form. Only
Go get the
I would say
boat.
2 turns have passed since the combat.
Now I'm picturing a crab digging through the sand to find these gems and just holding it up in crab range.
Okay, well, if I'm still in crab, I could. I guess I could go get the boat.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, just don't mind
So-
me underwater operation
Yeah.
here.
You swim over to the boat and you see like written in Mithric on this new boat says the unsinkable 2.
Yes.
And I don't know how far I can get. Maybe on my next turn I can bring it back, but whatever. But the goal is to get out there,
Yeah.
get a hold of it, and bring it back.
You so the issue is that it's wrapped up and moored on, right? So it's like knotted and roped to the shore. So your action next turn, if you can just use your claws to snap the rope,
Yes,
you can drag it with you, like on your
Okay.
turn for free. I would allow that. Okay.
Okay. My action is going to be. So you said we can see one of the beastmen from the glowing rock. I'm going to try to shoot that beastman.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, I think a 20 will certainly work. All right, so there's there's a patrol there, but you can see only one of them, and this one, this will work. And that one is getting hit.
It's a 3.
Okay.
And Skelex is targeting the same guy.
Yeah.
Let's pin him to a tree, assuming he's standing in front of a tree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. You are an incredible fighter player. I just want you to know this.
And
You-
I totally am not normally a fighter person.
You
so
skewer his
I'm
corpse.
The fighter is
Exhibit
fighter
A.
is fighter.
You are
Well, we
deadly
just
with mighty
put it
deeds
up.
today.
We're going to hang it up there. We'll be needing that corpse later. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, and just for the record, after some quick fiddling around in Latin, or Mithric, if you will, non mergeretur duo would be unsinkable too.
The Marigator duo.
Non mergeretur.
Yeah.
There's no direct translation. I had to kind of fiddle.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Romans didn't like jinxing themselves by calling their
No.
ships the unsinkable.
So the no sinking too. This is all I can really get close to.
Okay. Now here's the dangerous part. So on my turn, so one of them's dead. They got 5, and you know that their patrols are 6 plus their sergeant. Like that's pretty standard. So that still means that the sergeant's going to call out, but rather than use a horn, you're going to hear in Mithric saying, Lux, Morte Lux, or like, that kill the light. So there, one of them is going to, I'm going to say this is basically free, is like kick the stone away from the group. And then the other group, or then for the rest of the action, the group is going to hurl their javelins, but I'm not going to determine their targets randomly. So instead, with the 6 of them, 3 of them are going into Zeros and 3 of them are going into Ganadria. Because those are your 2 light holders.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, bro.
So first attack into Zeros.
Can I say I picked up that really rust-free shield in the process?
Yeah, for sure.
I was digging through. Yeah, so I'll have that on me.
What's your
So I
armor
had
class?
17 before that.
Okay, cool.
I'll just take the hit.
Really killing the light.
I'll save you. I hope.
Yeah, you got 2 priests with you.
I have 9 HP here, so let's see.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah, I'll eat it.
First attack, second attack. Misses.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Misses off your
Yeah,
shield.
this is at least a +2.
Third one. Misses. All right. First attack on Ganadria. Second attack on Ganadria.
Misses.
Third attack on Ganadria.
That hits.
Oh, let's keep our witch out of the way.
2. Okay.
I think they're okay.
Yeah, she's still got some health.
Okay. That's my turn. So they're in the dark. Again, to be clear, you cannot see the patrol anymore for targeting. The stone that you got kicked somewhere over here, so now it's like half underwater, lighting up aquarium style the water around, seeing the kelp and stuff in the water.
Zeros is going to yell to Sister Julia, "Sister, light the spear." At this point, my goal is to stab into a tree above their reach so we can light up the area. Or
It's
a
my
mushroom. Okay.
Yo! If you get something that floats, you literally have a flare. Sorry, that's awesome.
Burn the boat. Yeah, so I'll try to cast Cure Wounds on Zeros after seeing him take that big ol' hit.
Yeah, that was a gnarly one.
Hey, I had more HP than I needed for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay. D20 plus 3, that's a 19, and it's a D6.
D6.
Plus
You're level 1, it's a D6.
just a D6. Okay.
That's a D6.
4 health.
Build for 4.
I'll take it. I'm up to 5.
And Ganadria will do. I guess she can't see any of them, so nothing. Can she? Is it?
There are no
she'll-
visible targets for spells.
She'll light a fungal torch and just try to throw it across the thing. It's only 30 feet. That should be doable, right?
Yeah.
But she's not great with things. 12.
Sure. I was gonna say you need at least a 12 to get over.
Okay.
Okay. So it's
So she throws a fungal torch over there.
yeah. Okay. And let me see. Okay. Unfortunately, it does not light up anybody,
Okay.
but you
Well,
do
it's
see the
just
shore.
There.
Yeah. Instead, you just see the vague shadows and orders and shouts from outside of that light.
Can she refill
I
the
just rolled
lantern with my?
Not if
flask?
not if you're lighting a torch and throwing it. I feel like that's maybe
Wouldn't you just
pushing
shake it and throw it? Like it would light as it flies through the air, probably.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? You convinced me. Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
sweet. So she also
It didn't
takes
do
that
anything
oil
anyways.
and relights or
Yeah.
tops up the lantern.
Yeah, you convinced me. That works. You're not like using flint and steel. Okay.
Who still has a spear?
I have one currently impaled in my leg that I was going to throw at a tree over there to light up the area.
Okay.
Or
I
a
can-
fungus.
I will-
Or
To be
something.
clear, what hit you is a javelin, not a spear.
Okay, a javelin. But same difference.
Skelex, one spear remaining.
It's not the same difference. Well, I mean, maybe for you it is, but that's why they're doing D4 damage and hitting you outside of your light range.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to cast light on
The
the javelin.
that you just removed out of
And-
zeros and healed.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Hastar healed. Yeah.
Hastur
sure.
removed it and healed the closed up the wound a bit, and then I grab it.
Hmm.
Yep. It starts
Mhm.
glowing. I had it into zeros and say, send it back.
Return to sender.
Yeah. 21, and I'm trying to just impale it in a fungus high up above their reach to light them up.
Okay. For sure. And with a 21, that will hit true. All right. All the 6 of them are lit up. They're far distance. They're set up around this area. Now they are like covered in the the woods and stuff like that. They're not like super exposed, but they're now targetable. At least for this turn.
All right. Paul, you're up. Well, hopefully one of them will need to climb in order to get to this one to knock it out.
Crab Amir will snip the boat lead and tow it back over.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think you need to make a roll or anything like that to snip it. You're a crab.
Thank God.
Crabs have proficiency in snippings.
Yeah. Right, exactly. You have time tools and training to as a crab.
You've unlocked the sailor background.
Yeah, I think that claw is strong enough. We're good.
Nice. Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pick off another beastman.
Is the plan to hop in the boat and like push
11
forward?
to hit.
11 will not hit the beastman.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking we make a shield wall in the boat and get
Yeah,
fighters
you're
over
gonna
there.
also get in the boat.
Yeah. So we probably can't
for the
all
record,
get in.
The boat can these boats can fit 5.
And we've got what, 8 people?
We have
Something?
6.
The boats each of these
Plus
so
2 NPCs.
I'm just going to tow y'all back. I don't have to get in the boat.
Yep, I'll get in the boat after firing my crossbow.
And Ganadria
Sure.
will stay on the island too. She has some spellcasting from ranged.
So for intents and purposes, these boats are skiffs, right? They are basically what you would think of as like a rowboat. And in this one, in the hole of the skiff are oars. But these boats can only sit 5 maximum.
It's not a pirate ship. We're not Vikinging our way across to assault these guys.
You want to be? Oh, you don't want to be sailors on the Starless Sea? Okay.
So one other person will have to stay back, but maybe somebody
Well, we
with
can
a
send it back
crossbow.
again.
Well, yeah, but that's an extra turn. I just mean for the
Yeah, but-
the first.
But
The
the
first
fox
push.
and the sheep can't go in the same boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a cabbage here.
Julia can stay and defend.
Well, I think that the witch was staying behind to watch the
Oh,
island.
sorry. I think it's Anyways, hold on.
Aurelius with
Our
a crossbow.
infantry,
I think
for
maybe
sure.
Aurelius should
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we're at Amir heroically brought the boat back, so I think it's Aurelius' turn.
I fired a crossbow, missed one of them, and
Yeah.
got in the boat.
But Skelix.
Okay, one more last spear. See whether we can do anything good with it.
Take one of the ones that rain down around us. There's a bunch of javelins now on the island.
16 did hit.
6 damage.
Okay, wounded them bad. Okay.
Now,
Okay. All right. The sergeant's going to call out for their last volley, and then say, hit them hard. So I think we're going to repeat the same strategy again. The last set of volleys. So 3 on Zeros and 3 on Ganadria.
And I think
Shields
they only have
up.
like a 5% chance to hit me.
Yeah,
Get
can
her
we
down
shield
from
roll?
No.
the stone skull thing.
All right. None hit Zeros. First one on Ganadria.
That hits. Oh, still up.
Second.
That hits.
I think she goes down.
Yep, she goes down.
All right. Then the last one will go on Zeros again. Okay. Ganadria is down from them, and then you see the beastmen are going to begin to fall back out of the light after they shot.
Yeah. Okay. Cure wounds, would that bring her up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll cast that and get on the boat.
Okay.
I think it's a +3. Is that what I just rolled? Yeah. 12.
You did it.
Oh yeah, because it's spellcasting level.
Okay. But the torch goes out on when she fell.
Oh, okay, that's fine. We have another thing left. D6. She recovers 3 health.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Can you roll she needs a Constitution test for an enduring wound.
D20 +1. 7.
Oh, roll a D20.
Oh, just a D20.
No. She's taking an enduring
okay,
wound,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you roll a D20 now.
8.
8. Okay. Her ears are permanently ringing. She's permanently loses 1 point of wisdom.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's now 6.
Man, we need to make a new character sheet for her after this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no,
Scarred.
it's a -3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I think with them retreating, we can say we can get out of combat initiative and go back to crawling initiative.
Yeah.
For intents and purposes, Amir, you have 2 rounds now left as Crab before you have to make a focus test.
Okay.
Even with his double?
Yeah, normally it's 3. So
Okay.
yeah, so
Yeah, I was trying to
we're
track
around
it.
4.
I figured that's about right.
She relit the lantern when she got up.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right, so we should
I thought she was
send
holding a torch. Okay, cool.
No, she had a lantern.
Oh,
send a 5-man crew across, recover that. Well, 4-man crew and recover that body and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, our goal was to get a beastman to feed the gong, so we've got it.
Yeah.
So
And
2
keep the boat.
fighters, Crab, and then who else is coming with?
Skelix is coming.
Yeah, so Zeros, Skelix, Crab, Crabamir.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
in the
trying to
boat.
figure out a funny
I'll,
way to say that name, but I can't figure it out.
yeah.
Crabir.
Get over there. Pull down body, recover the spear.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't give you the full
Rest of the
picture.
loot.
Well, we were being attacked by javelins, so we can have
Yeah.
we'll look
Yeah.
around when we get over there.
Well, I didn't think we wanted to stay here because I think they might come with reinforcements and
Okay.
Yeah, and I only have 2 turns, so I basically can only drop you off and come back for the next people, and then get on the
Oh.
boat myself and come back over, or
It's a it's a
get
union.
there and-
You have your union
But we
break.
just need the body.
Yeah.
Right? So we're not.
that would
really
probably
gonna-
still take a turn. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
so
gonna need.
let's
to
just
build.
do
But you can row the boat
Alex,
back.
Zeros, Amir, and then one other.
Mhm.
Probably
can
one of the
row the
clerics
boat back.
that can give
Julia
us light
jumps in.
suddenly. Yeah.
Julia jumps in. Yeah.
So that's 4 of us, and then we have space for the body in the boat.
Mhm.
yeah,
So I figure that's going to be the size of a person.
Actually, I assume these guys are about person size, but they're not wearing plate mail. So.
No.
Doesn't need to bring gear. Just needs the body.
Yeah, so we'll go over there, we'll pull the spear out, and we'll drag the body away with us.
Anything else over there that the beastmen leave anything behind that's worthy of note?
No, you just got their armor and a short sword if you wanted to take them. Other than that,
If we have someone that's skilled at tracking one of them's wounded, we could chase him down if we want, but I don't know if we want to.
No.
Do they abandon their own wounded, or do they take their wounded guys with them?
oh, they took the wounded guy with them, but like
The dead guy was pinned to a
yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
But is it obvious where they are retreating to? Is there like a big sign saying "Beastmen campsite right here"? Or
Oh yeah.
Or
They
they-
retreat. Unknown. I will say they retreated this vector. They scurried that way before you lost them out of the light.
can we? Until we don't have enough light now, when we've got light over on this side, just kind of see where they could have gone.
Yeah.
If there's like edge of the cave or more forest that keeps going on.
the animals tell me it's a bad idea.
I don't want to go blundering off into a dark mushroom forest
No.
without any idea.
No.
But if there's like any landmarks or anything we can remember.
No. Okay. I think.
Guys, I think I also figured out a where there might be more treasure. This is boat number 2. Where's boat number 1?
It's probably at the bottom of the lake.
It's over the
Can we have
waterfall.
our druid do a hunt around, like swimming around, look for anything sunken in the water?
With how many times I've been back and forth and across, I may be aware of something already that's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can you roll me a 50-50? Pick whatever kind of die you like is your favorite. Low means I win. High means you win.
I'll just do a d6.
Yep, works for me. Brother.
Oops, I'm totally back in
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
So-
No, unfortunately, no. You didn't see anything down there.
Crabs
Now,
don't have great
and-
eyesight.
And to be clear, I would make you roll even if there wasn't anything down there.
Yeah,
So,
I know
okay.
you would. It's my first game, and I know you
Uh,
would.
Okay. All right.
Do we want to spend a little while searching for sunken ships?
No, we got to get this over to GOG, and
And
that's
it's
going to
gonna-
take a while.
We have to figure out
Yeah.
how to actually get there.
I want to.
Yeah.
I also want to draw your attention because it came in late, but there is a cave about 10 feet off the ground, off the other,
Mhm.
on the western banks, or not even bank, but like cliff face.
Oh,
Okay.
off above the water. So, or is there a shore over there?
No, it's above the water.
Okay, so there's a wall there, and there's a cave up there.
My recommendation is to remove the skiff boat and hide it somewhere in the forest where we know it is and they don't.
Take it back with us.
Absolutely. Let's do that. I don't think we can haul it all the way through the thing, but we can at least get it.
Yeah.
So they can't just hop right in it and sail it over. So
I mean, if we had our base filled out, we could just take it to the basement, put it there.
yeah, well, we have to hike it all the way through the woods here.
Yeah.
Well, if we're
So,
all friends with
Hide
the Mushroom Man, maybe we'll be able to make a new base in here as well. But
hold
yeah.
on. All right, to be clear, whoever's carrying this body, the Beastman body, you're gonna have to carry it. If you have
that
at
would be
least
good.
if you have at least 14 strength, it's a one-handed. Just one of your hands will be spent carrying this thing, fireman,
Yep.
on your shoulder.
Yeah,
So-
I can do that and have torch in my other one.
I mean, unless you wanted to like butcher it and put it into a sack, then carrying the body as it is going to be that.
I think
How
we
many
want to present
slots would it take?
raw to Gog.
Yeah, just take it like this.
A corpse doesn't take slots; it has to be carried. You can't.
Oh,
Smash
so it's
it.
just in hand? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll carry it and then I'll have my torch in my other hand. Oh wait, no, that torch is burnt, so I don't have a torch. So I'll carry the body in a shield.
Okay,
Alright.
Zeros is our
Do we
porter.
need to light something?
Someone's going
No,
to.
Ganadra has 45 minutes left on
Okay.
the thingy.
We have more torches if we need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we make our way back out of the caves, then how are we going to get to Gog? That's the next question.
We could
Yeah, we
go
just
back up to the east gate and then down and through the goblin place, dragging this dead beastman with us, and then into Gog's cave that way.
We could also check to see if we're right about what that column hallway is. Take it up to the basement, drop it down the well. Or drop
Yeah,
it down
but
the...
if we want to go down the 600-foot privy with carrying a body.
We can just drop the body. So what if it's a little smushed?
I think
Is
that
the east gate is an
No.
easy
I
access.
think Eastgate's the quickest.
Eastgate? Alright.
and then we're just gonna burn torches and oils and stuff as we go.
We just have to hope that nothing wakes up when we go through
Yeah.
the sarcophagus room.
Alright. I hope
Okay,
you guys have torches because I'm out.
We
Okay,
can grab
grab
some
some
fungal torches on the way out.
Yeah.
As
So-
many as we can carry.
I'm gonna have to slow you all down. I do like you will be able to en passant and just say, hey, cut to you all are getting to the other shore, right, of this lake here and beginning your exfiltration. When ahead of you, waiting for you at the docks, is a large yellow, one of the fungus person. So that rather than being the khaki sentry dust, this guy is bright yellow.
Oh.
With flecks with specks of other golden and deeper ochres. Arm.
There also present his arm.
Right.
Can
Slowly
someone
and
check the arm of the Beastman quick to make sure there's not a mark on it that we need to cut off?
I mean, it's dead
Um,
anyway, so.
He's dead. So,
I don't think it can tell.
well, we'll present our arms and we'll see what it says.
Cool.
God, I
One by
hate
one.
getting groped by these guys.
One by one, you present your arms to be sniffed by the trunky arm of these things, and one by one, you all are passed, and they let you go.
Do we
All right.
see a place to hide
Let's
this
do
boat
this.
on the way back?
Do we need to hide it? They can't get across without it, can they? Not without swimming and
They might have
risking
other
the friend.
boats. There might be other paths across. They have other routes. Like
Maybe they swim. We wanted to make it
they're
difficult. for
very
them.
intelligent, tactical creatures. They surely have more than one way to cross.
Yeah, we can just drag it up into the forest because the forest is a big labyrinthian thing, right? Just put it like 30 feet into the woods, and then they can't see it unless they search around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you remember. Unless you also mark on the map where this thing is for yourselves, you will probably never find it again.
Just put it here.
We'll have like a
Yar,
note that's
there's-
like from the quay 50 paces east, 20 paces south.
And leave it back there for them, like a treasure map.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm gonna push my glasses to my nose here. It's key, not quay. That's one of those words. It's one of those words that you'll read
Yes, that's
before you
correct,
it's
Eric.
heard.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's move on. Nothing time passes or / nothing accosts you as you are heading out of here.
Okay.
Yep, you guys are fine.
So
As you leave the
Heading
basement
up.
caves.
climb back up the stair, and
The foresters that before that you ran into are gone. They're not there anymore. You all move on just fine.
Mhm.
You guys are back on the long stairs.
up to the top. I hope that the guards aren't there anymore.
All right. Well, the guards are certainly still there. But they do remember you. So they'll let you pass without any kind of ruckus. If anything, they'll let you pass if you tell them what you found. Not like treasure, but like what was in the caves. How'd you not get blown up?
Hey, we found this dead guy. Well, he wasn't dead when we found him.
Oh, Jesus.
Giant forest.
Yeah.
We followed your advice. We didn't piss off the mushroom men.
Yeah.
They want to look at your arm. Just show them your arm, and they taste it, and then they walk away.
It's really gross.
You let them taste your arm?
It's
It's really
disgusting.
weird.
You're mad.
And then they walk away.
Never understand adventurers. I'd rather. Okay.
It was
They
that
don't
or
like
have a
how you taste, and so they walk away. They decide you're not food.
Yeah, until one day they think you are food, and
Everything else down there thinks we're food. This one at least thinks about it first.
I'm gonna grab some fungal torches on the way out.
touche, swordsman, touche, and they'll let you go. You okay?
Yeah, Mira will pick up some fungal torches too, for science.
Zeros also has like this big bloody wound in his leg and stuff still, even after the cure wounds. So and he's just like walking by.
All right. We leave the we're back on the long stairs, right? We're heading out of here.
How much time has passed?
In game or
Walking across the
life?
city and stuff. Do we run out of time in the day?
No.
Not really.
All right.
Most time passes is a matter of purposes for tracking light. So you all are okay.
Okay.
All right. What's the plan now? Are you going to the basement?
How much health did she have?
I think Eastgate.
Eastgate
That was
basement.
Oh, you're taking the Eastgate basement.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
I thought that one takes longer, but
Are you going past? Are you taking the plaza to the temple and going to the Eastgate, or are you cutting through baboon country?
We should not cut through baboon country.
Plaza, I guess.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I
probably
agree.
go straight up to the temple and wave at Cleo and her gang, and then go over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's probably like close to midday or whatever if we do need a time. And yeah, they're taking their siesta. They're having a good time up there sleeping. They won't wave back at you or anything, but they're full of eating corpse, and they'll let you.
I'm looking at the clock, so I know we need to make speed.
Okay. Entering the north tower to the east gate, you can see that there is a lock box. Remember you moved the bushes away. We've been here before. You move the bushes away to the north gate side entrance. There's a little bit of a 3-foot tall crawl space that you have to go through. When you get through there, there's a trap door. There's no notes or anything like that waiting for you here. But the lock is still locked and closed in this lockbox area. This chest area next to these bedrolls. So yeah, we go down the trap door. Again, nothing's there. Nothing Aurelius. There's no traps or anything like that for you to find or anything like that, right? I know. I'm sorry you're not getting as much love today as a thief, but no. Until we get to that little like crack or crevice beneath that trap door. And this is where time's going to pass as you all descend about 300 feet. Whoever has a torch just marks it off as time goes by.
How many do we need to burn?
You just need to burn one.
Okay.
As long as you don't.
Ganadria burnt it.
Okay. Cool. There's no creepy crawlies or anything waiting for you, with the sole exception of the creepy crawlies that you hear tapping and rattling as you emerge. You debouche into a room with 3 sarcophagi about 9.5 feet long, and you hear little like taps coming from
It's gonna be the
inside.
time they break out.
Hey, Eric, before we go that far,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry. Were there any torches left in the little dugout under here? Can I pick up a torch on the way through? I think there was a chest in there.
Yeah, there was a chest.
I don't
in-
know if it's been.
It's
Don't break it
locked,
open.
but we've met the owners. Don't take their stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look, kudos to you for
Out of
knowing
character.
about that. Yeah,
Didn't
for sure.
watch that.
Yeah. Fair. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Sick. Okay. So you are now in what's called the old room, or the old one's room, I guess. And
As
just
quickly
gonna-
and quietly as we can, we should get through the secret door.
yeah, you do not dally. You find the secret pressure plate that opens the door.
We're
And
just
down-
gonna TPK walking through this path one of these times.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, the next set of stairs, though, is another 250 feet, so this can be another time passes, so another torch will burn through. Yeah, to get through. You arrive at another unworked Arcantian stone hallway, leading to a plain door at the end of the corridor that you assume leads out to the troll lifts.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really weird if it didn't lead out to the troll lifts, given how many times we've gone through here.
Yeah.
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 Recover, hide the footprints.
Yeah.
Conceal everything again.
Mm-hmm.
Cross the bridge.
Nobody's at the troll lifts looking for a ride or anything like that right now. You take your time going across the bridge. I mean, again, you're looking over a massive chasm, like even like your lantern or whatever lighting up. You know, you can't see the ends of it. It seems to go on for a very long time. You all are, at least 500 feet below the surface right now.
Food swiper there waiting.
All right. Across the bridge, there is a squadron of 12 goblins, well armed with gnarly looking crossbows, aimed at you.
Is Food Swiper there?
The leader of today is not Food Swiper.
Ah,
Okay.
damn it.
Yeah.
Now, you can tell me, Skelex was looking forward to doing some intimidation on Food Swiper, but he's not there. So he can't decide whether do we want to pick a fight with these guys,
He's
or
off
do
now.
we want to meekly go?
No, we want to meet with Killick and we want to drop off the corpse with Dog.
No, today.
Skelex really wants to just rough it up with these guys. So you're going to have to just stick a rag in his mouth just so we walk by.
Just smack you in the back of the head.
No.
And say,
They tell you-
"Control yourself, you untrained idiot."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. It's like, he's looking daggers at the goblins, but
Yeah. Why do you give gut smugglers such a bad eye, human?
He had a
we
bad
are friends with
encounter with
noble
Food
Chris
Swiper.
Oh, Food Swiper. Hey, he just got married.
It's like, we're friends of piss.
Who did he
drinkers.
marry?
You need to, give us respect.
Oh, I don't know. He's on his 9th marriage now. I lost track.
Ah,
But no, he's not
Yeah, I
in
bet
the.
it must be hard to stay with him.
He's with the king.
Is the king marrying him?
He wishes.
the king or Food Swiper?
Hey, you don't get to joke about the king.
I would never joke about the king. The king can have what he wants.
Like the humor is sucked out of the room, decompresses. And they're like, anyways, pay the toll, 5 gold each head. Unless you want acute crossbow bolt poisoning.
How many are we? 8?
7. I'll pay it. That's fine.
Okay.
That's 35.
Yeah. This guy is not as funny or as curt about the economy as Food Swiper is. This guy's just straight up. Give me the damn money.
No, it makes me like this guy less.
Yeah. Hey.
How's
What was this
everybody
guy's
doing
name? Gut something?
Gut Smuggler.
How's everybody doing on health? Do we still have some injured people?
Zeros is at 5 out of 8.
Hold up.
Or 5 out of 9, sorry.
Hold up. You didn't pay
It'll
for
be
this
okay.
one. He counts the money and points to zeros. Gut Smuggler points to zeros. Hey, this one didn't pay. You guys definitely paid.
35. 7 times 5 is 35.
Now I count 30. This one didn't pay. They're shaking you down for 5 more gold. Because they don't like zeros.
Come on, Zeros, pay the man. Your actions have consequences if you can't control yourself.
The consequences are going to end up being a goblin in a hole. Because Zeros is broke.
I walk up angrily. And I kind of crouch down a little bit. I don't have very good charisma, so I have no tactics I have no patience either. And it's like, if you are shaking us down for 5 more, just say you want 5 more.
Okay. Give us 5 more. You have to pay for that one. And
no, we paid for him, but if you want an extra 5, just admit you want an extra 5. It's fine, but be honest.
a bright idea flashes into Gut Smuggler's brain, and you see a toothy grin when you say this and say, "Oh, I'm not shaking you down. You have to pay for the dead one." Pointing to Zeros holding the Beastman.
Yeah. I toss him 5 and wink at him.
And you can see through his like toothy grin how clever he is for thinking about that, for not having to admit to you that he's shaking you down. In real time, you're watching him.
Right.
And all of what's worse is that the 12 other goblins are all also realize how smart and clever Gut Smuggler is at this moment too. And this guy is a legend and drinking for free tonight. Like
so smart.
They're literally all hands covering mouths. Like got one on the tall guys. Yeah.
Like,
And-
I'll put
I
it
don't
Goblin
want to
legend.
kill the goblins. I don't want to kill the goblins. I really want to throw the corpse at them, though. And then just beat the shit out of a couple of goblins.
Are you paying the
'cause I
5
need a
gold?
nat 20 to hit me, I think.
de-escalate. We're on a mission.
Tell me where Killick is.
Skelix hates the fact that his
Really?
immediate objectives don't match
What
what,
do you
he
do?
really wants to be doing.
What? Why do you want to see Killick?
Killick was wondering which goblin is going to end up leading the charge into the halfling lair. And I think you would be an excellent, excellent choice. I think you have shown great bravery and leadership.
You've seen great bravery and leadership. Blah, 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 blah. Get out of here. Like they don't care. They just don't, like they you're not getting one over these guys. They just do not care.
Like,
Thanks
get outta here,
for the
nerd.
money. Yeah, thanks for the money, nerds. Enjoy your lunch as they point out a joke about you carrying this dead beastman. So
Yeah, and we'll carry it through.
Down there,
Yeah.
sprint
We'll get
through
past
where
this
the
scary room.
yes, so you-
alive skeleton statues are.
all right, all the goblins down here, like literally, like right, like behind you. As soon as you all break it through the goblin chill room and stuff like that, you hear, guys, you will not believe what Gut Smuggler just did. You know, like in goblin as you guys are leaving. So you can just imagine that's happening. I know, so you can just imagine this.
We
is what's
don't have
happening.
any of our goblin guys with us. We
Yeah.
don't have Level Up or anybody.
No, I know.
So it's like,
But Is any of this party? Have they met? Anyone in this party met Commander Killick? Skellix, you did, right?
Yes, Skellix and
Yeah.
Sister Julia was there, I think.
And-
No, I was not there.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
you
my
weren't
first
there.
time
You
around.
weren't present.
No.
So yeah, Skellix was there.
Okay, so this
So,
is okay, great. So then, for the uninitiated, what you were walking through right now, because I didn't really describe this, is that you're going into basically what would look like a goblin, not even forward operating base, but like an actual like command center. This is a goblin held spot. You know, it's not like a new base. It's definitely full of goblins. There's armories, barracks, little plenty of food being cooked all over. And it's just super messy. This place is well lived and well worn and well defended. You're passing several lines of they could quickly set up traps or like blow things up here to defend, and they could. This place is a fortress that they let you walk through. If anything, they put a lot of this stuff on display as an intimidation factor for people who walking through their territory. And they probably have more hidden.
I think they said that
head.
through one of their barricades, that's where the halflings are, right? One of these places, I think they said that way is the enemy.
I don't think so.
No, I think it was GOG.
It was implied.
Yeah, up towards.
Oh, wasn't that? They didn't actually say that.
It's marked on the map.
Yeah,
Right here.
but you're spot on though. Yes, there is a battle line between the halflings and the goblins somewhere in this dungeon. That's true. Sorry, I don't know why I'm confirming things. I'm getting too excited.
Okay.
Right,
I was remembering that because we have barricades marked down, and I was remembering that they'd said, yes, that's where the enemy is, and it's the halflings or something. But I could be misremembering.
Okay, so we're just going to go through the barricades, past the watch station, up into the vast chamber where Gog lives?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can find Killick, we need to ask for a pass or something.
On the way back, I think
Passport.
GOG has the real power.
We'll just salute Killick or anybody else and act as if we are organized military group marching through here.
Okay. You get to the barricades in the watch station to the south or the southwest here before the ramp goes up to Gog, and you're gonna get stopped one more time. Be like, hey, wait a minute. You all are moving way too fast through this territory. What are you hiding?
We're on a mission from GOG.
Can you arrange a little
double? They smush. They like squash their eyes for a second, and everyone's wearing sunglasses. The Black Blues Brothers sunglasses. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. What mission is that?
You see this corpse? He wants to see it.
Oh, he wants to see it. Okay. In that case, since you're in a hurry, just 1 gold apiece.
Sure.
Can I ask your name?
You can. 1 gold.
How many goblins are over here?
Too many to fight.
Yeah.
Wait till we get to GOG and then fulfill his mission and then get retaliation from him.
I just want to know how many goblins are at this barricade, because I think we just need to beat the shit out of one of these lines of goblins just one time.
Sure.
Can,
Like,
can we do a deception?
Just beat
there's
them to
8
a pulp.
There's 8 goblins at this one.
8 goblins?
Yeah.
Can we beat 8 goblins to a bloody pulp?
No, not in their base,
Honestly,
not on a mission.
Zeros
They're not
probably
gonna
can
So
do it.
you're hold on.
performance.
Yeah. To be clear, like not drawn on this map. Yeah. Like there's 8 goblins in this room. You know, there's like 10 right here, or like 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8, and then at least 40 in the room before. Like as soon as like something would happen, now like maybe they respect a brawl. Maybe a little brouhaha is actually good. You don't know. But also they could, if not, it would be just like, cool, I guess you guys are all dead. So so unfortunately, you're either going to have to outsmart.
Make allies. Do not piss off the only faction that is willing to work with us right now.
Fine.
Yeah. All right.
I paid them.
Yeah. Give Gog my respects.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't give you his name.
That's fine. We can figure it out with GOG.
Sure. All right, so you're gonna climb through a rubble-filled tunnel on your hands and knees to get to where there used to be a statue, but instead beneath the statue or under it was just a hole. So you climb up out of the hole. There is a 15-foot passage to your southwest, but also to your northwest. There's a square chamber and an opening that leads into a massive, expansive cavern with a lake in the middle, with an island in that lake. And in that lake, there was a tree. It was a rare tree, perhaps. So what do you want?
Anyone want to talk to the tree?
Yeah, what do you mean was?
There's no
Is it
tree.
still
It was a
there?
joke. It's a rattling dog
Okay.
joke. Sorry.
I'm ready to talk.
My
to
reference. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. No. All right. So let's see where Gog is at this moment. Okay. Yeah. So there is a fire pit going, and on that island, just vibing is a big old, about 9 foot tall guy wearing a bunch of furs, as well as like this very, very, very shiny, silver threaded, like extremely nice and delicate cloak.
Pretty cool.
His head is
Dinner is
conical.
served.
Yeah, his head like is bold. It's conical. He looks very old and bedraggled. His eyes are sunken. And he has almost like a high what do you call it? Like cranial, like kind of like a Neanderthal. You know,
Neanderthal brow.
Yeah, like
Do they look like the cone heads?
Yeah, he posted a
vaguely.
photo.
Yeah. I posted a picture a long time ago in one of the channels to see
You
what
search for
this guy looks
images,
like.
you probably find it.
Yeah, search for me has image. You'll probably find that in a bunch of memes. But one of those is right. But anyways, yeah, he's sitting by the fire and will wave you down with a shepherd's crook, and he'll hobble over to the island and be like, "Come, come, come, come."
You walk
You-
over there.
Yeah. New
Not
faces,
lunch.
new faces, and old faces.
Only one old face. So yeah, Skelos
Yeah,
takes off his
old
helmet and says,
Ah,
"My
you
man
are
Gog, it's very subtle."
Skalox, right?
There's no Skelix.
Skelex. Gog will remember. Gog always remembers friends. Right.
You were. Sorry. I compliment you on your subtlety. We happened to come by some meat in our travels, and we thought we might drop it off.
I have plenty of meat. And he's doing it like in a very like obviously sly way. Like, hey, I have plenty of meat. What are you talking about that I need
I've
something?
got big sniff, and it's like, they're second quality. You probably picked that up at Kmart.
Yeah.
In the used freezer
Oh.
section.
You come to Gog's cave, insult Gog's smoking meats. You better have something good for Gog, he says, and he looks over at, what's that? And looks over at the Beastman.
Well, it's fresh.
Non-GMO, grass-fed, fair trade.
Ooh.
Fungus fed. Fungus fed.
The spear went through the liver. That was my favorite part, but
Sorry about that.
it's okay. I will let this one slide, but remember that for next time.
Livers are good. Now, where's the liver?
Delectable. Drools a little bit. Anyways, hello. He stops himself. Forgive Gog's manners. I am Gog.
Hello,
Do a
Gog.
big round of introductions.
Yeah, we have a big introduction. What's yeah. Well, thank you for the treat.
So now the agreement we came to is like, we would do you a favor, and you would do us a favor by strongly encouraging Pillick to assist in a two-pronged assault on the annoying halflings up above.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gog remember that. Definitely in a voice that is, he does not remember that. Oh, yeah, I remember we talked about that for sure. Yeah.
We're doing favors
Yeah.
all around.
Well, I love those goblins. Must we really go to war against annoying halfling? Can't just let
Very
annoying...
temporary.
Just, why so much war?
I mean, if you can convince them to leave without war, sure.
I can't convince halflings. I could convince goblins, but not halflings. Goblins listen to reason. Halfling no listen to reason.
Then
Well,
halflings
that's
will
kind of the problem, is they don't listen to reason, so they get in the way all the time.
They don't really get into Gog's way, or, I mean, goblin and halfling fight, but it's a small fight. Why do you want big fight?
We want a short, small fight to end very abruptly. Doesn't have to be a big fight. It can be a small fight, but very, very temporary and very final.
Gog familiar with fait accompli victories.
The goblins sounded very interested in taking control of that not smuggling expedition, the shakedown at the temple.
All the territory.
Sure.
They get all the ground.
I taught them how to do that, how to shake down.
I see you've taught the guards at the barricade and
They're very good at it.
smuggler and food swiper a little too well.
Cog doesn't toot his own horn. Cog does not like to toot his own horn, but
Food Swiper may end up drowned in a pot of piss.
While you consider the offer, perhaps you could help us out with some passports. We don't like being shaken down when we're coming to and forth with gifts.
you see, the astute among you will see that he clutches his hand when you say passports. But then when you talk about relations with the goblins, he unclenches his hand.
What do you mean by clenches his hand? It's like he gets really angry?
Yeah, or a bitter, or a mixture of complicated emotions.
Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure how to interpret that.
Is
He
there
doesn't have one. Oh.
is there some other favor or task that you would like to see done at some point in the future? After we can see that you are able to help us with our halfling problem, at least.
Well, I couldn't... Gog willing to talk to goblins for you. For this meal is great, but I want to know more about this plan and how it will work, and why so many goblin lives will be lost. You want them to direct the assault, no?
We
We
want
want
them
them-
to initiate the distraction so we can get into the chamber. It's barricaded and
Right.
opens from their side.
They take heaviest loss. Why not you take heaviest loss?
Oh, that's
Because,
unlikely that they will be, since they're so well trained, they of course won't take any losses. We will absolutely take the brunt of all of the purchasing, because your goblins are so skillful in war.
Yes, but there are always losses
Goblins
in
get the
heavy
biggest
distraction.
reward. Goblins get the biggest reward. They get the halls.
That is true. They do get upper halls. Okay.
They expand their territory.
Right.
All we get is free passage. Free reign to go and search the area.
And
what we find before the goblins find, we keep. What they find before we find, with their many, many more eyes, they keep.
Right. Because they attack from below, and you attack from above.
And we attack. Yeah.
There will be nowhere for the halflings to flee.
This you bring up good point. How do you get down here?
We pay
There's a
the
couple
tolls.
Very
Apparently-
tediously. How would you get down here?
I don't know how to get up there. I only know how to go down. That's what I'm asking you. I know the halflings, but you don't go through halfling. You go somewhere else. Where do you go?
We come from goblin territory.
No reason to hide secrets from Gog. Gog is working with you to convince goblins. So where do you go? How do you come?
We go through halfling territories sometimes, but they are very expensive.
Hmm.
Today we came through the goblin territory. Past year, you know Roglin? Rodlin? What's his name? Reglin? Somebody, the guy that runs the lift.
There's a
Well,
pause.
we don't really
He
deal
says,
with
yes.
him at all. We kind of just like walk by.
Lifts.
We pass.
You pass
We don't want to
by.
tell them about the concealed passage.
It's over down by the waterfall. Way
You
over
can-
by the water. There's
Okay.
There's a way down.
To
I'm
this-
getting the idea that he has an issue with
Yeah.
other coneheads.
Yeah, with the arena folks and the other ones.
To the astute among you, what Gog is asking you is that he's playing dumb, but he's also not letting go of this thread. So you keep giving him these deflective answers, and he keeps pursuing. He's a little bit tenacious about this. So clearly he's interested.
But what is it that he wants to know? The
How do
route
you-
up? It's like,
Yeah, how are you getting past the halflings? How are you getting to the surface? He knows that you can go to the troll, but so you say like you come from the troll lifts and stuff, right? And he's like, I know troll lifts. Yeah, I know Ruglin. But how do you, there's no way up from there. You climb the chasm, you climb the cavern, you up to the, he's like trying to do the math, like, but then that takes you to halflings. How do you get in?
you want to come back with us?
Do you,
Come visit.
no, maybe, but what is, well, there's
There
baboons.
are 100.
There's
secret ways in
halflings.
this place.
Oh, baboons don't
Yeah.
scare us too bad.
Because
Well,
No.
baboons are friendly. Is there a way
Baboons
through
are
the baboons?
easy to chase away. They're nothing.
If there's a nice baboon way, we'd like to know about that.
Hmm.
Well, if we go up that way, and I point towards the hall with the pillars,
Yeah.
I think if you fall down a toilet, you also get to the surface. And
You
I'm
fall
very
down
serious about
toilet.
this.
Through by the obsidian gates.
Is that where that is?
Yeah,
Gellix doesn't know what he's talking about. So it's like,
yeah, that's the
who
hall.
goes- who falls down toilets?
That's the hall. Yeah. You're saying wait, there's toilets? Is that in the what toilet? I mean, is that
Gog, we are
the
We are-
tombs?
we will share our path in here if we have an agreement.
So
If you tell us
now
your
you're-
way
yeah.
up to the halflings, we will tell you our way out.
No. We want him to agree to the war.
he
Like,
will.
We don't just
yeah.
want to trade another entrance.
This is the yeah, okay. Well, he was trying to get it for free, but the deal here is he was like, we negotiate. I sway
it's having
Goblin. I sway Kulik. You tell me other way out.
When
So-
we meet you on the battlefield,
Yeah,
we
in
will
that
tell
order.
you- we will show you the path we have in here.
Mhm.
If
It
you
won't be no
convince
battle
Killick-
if I don't convince Killick.
if you convince Killick, there will be a new way out of here.
How about you convince Killick, and then we will show you the path so that the goblins can come from the south and also from the other direction with us.
God grows tired of you not relinquishing your leverage.
We grow tired of Gog not relinquishing leverage.
We
Pokes-
need a
he
little.
pokes
We
the
need
fire
a little
with a
give and
stick.
take here, Gog. If we give you our path without any assurance, we have no guarantee that you will join us.
We can always leave with lunch.
If you do not trust word of Gog very credible in these parts, by the way, then that's okay. Gog go back to eating crayfish, poking fire, and meeting other strangers. I wish it does not have to be like this, but I need to know that other way.
Gog, the initial deal we had was you would convince them if we brought you this meal, which we have done, and we are willing to also give you this, but we just need one step of assurance from your side, instead of adding additional requirements onto the already agreed upon deal.
All right. Okay. Where we're at right now is, yeah, Gog knows that he's being relied on, right? And without him doing the convincing, he has nothing, right? So he's trying to get more out of this than he can. And you telling him that I need more trust from you is not going to be enough to move the needle or change a morale test or do anything like that to change his stance right now. He's fine walking away from this unless you give him more.
Okay, Gog, how about this? We will give you the entrance if you can also grant us right now toll-free passage through the goblin area and the promise that you will join us in the battle against the halflings later.
Oh, you upset by me because I taught them to shake down. You got shook. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Is that good with the party?
Yeah.
Turn to
Yeah.
everybody.
I would very much like to not have to throw a goblin into that chasm.
Tell them. All right.
Oh, Skellex absolutely wants to.
Here's what
throw
you
a goblin
say.
into that.
Here's what you say to the guards. Gog makes sure that they know this. Tell them you make guards drink piss in reverse.
All right.
They'll let you go. Gog's word.
Okay.
This sounds appealing. Got to try that.
Spit on the
Now,
ground.
yeah.
Put my hand out. It's a deal.
Well, he doesn't shake your hand until he tells you, now you, how you get out, how you come in.
Does he want a map or just explain it to him?
Like he has your hand and he's not letting go. Like, let's put it that way, right?
Past the troll lift, there is a passage of rubble and dust. Up from there is a secret door there that we reconceal.
Wait. Is this beyond the pit? Are you crossing the pit?
Yes.
The beast
Chasm?
in it?
Yes.
How are you surviving?
Over the bridge.
Yes? Right.
No, we've
There
At
is
the troll
a
lifts.
statue, the horned, the
Yes,
troll
yes,
lifts
yes.
go one way. A passage goes towards the pit the other way.
it's
Right.
a secret. There was a secret passage we
There
came
is a
through.
secret.
It's before the pit.
Yes.
Yes. On the left wall, about halfway down.
Okay. I was getting confused. I thought you were it was in the pit somewhere, and I wanted to know how you were surviving. Okay.
But God,
Sure.
you must
We kept
know.
away
So
from
there's
the
a tunnel
pit.
there.
There's a creature in there, huh? We should avoid it.
There
Oh
is-
yeah. 100%. Yeah, he's like, "Oh yeah. No, you will certain death. That thing is scary. I don't even know what it is. It's bad though.
You should
It's real bad."
Also know that past this secret entrance, when you go up it and go up the stairs to the top, there are 3 sarcophaguses in it, and they are terrifying. Do not open the sarcophagi.
Oh. Okay. Up the stairs.
Could be your ancestors in there.
He's saying.
They're
He's
as big as
saying.
you.
He thinks about whether or not conceptually there'd be tombs up there. Don't think so, but I God appreciate the concern.
You should come for a visit with us sometime if you'd like to see the sun.
Mayhaps one day. Okay.
And then past that, there is a spot we crawl for hundreds of feet.
Hmm.
And that brings you out to the surface.
So there's another way.
It is
in.
probably too small for someone the size of Gog, but small enough for man.
Thank you. See? And he finishes, lets go of your hand, and spits. You get free passage. I convince Killick. Killick talks to Wiskennin. I cannot guarantee timeline. Gog only guarantee advocacy. You understand, right?
Yes.
Good. All right. Let's finish his letting go of your hand.
It's like we know
So
you
basically,
have great
yeah,
sway over this,
yeah.
but it is still their decision.
It is. Yes, it is only advice. They listen to Gog's counsel. Gog not leader. They listen to King Wiskennin for good reason. Wiskennin's smart goblin. Good goblin. Good king.
So that's Killick's boss.
Yes. I am my own king. I'm a peasant. I don't know. Titles bore me. I'm a crayfish eater. And friend. Friend is the right title. Friend is the only title one should seek and wear.
Well, today, hopefully you are not a crayfish eater, as we have
No.
brought you a fine meal.
Yes. I cannot wait. I will broil it for 8 hours with herbs
We'll
and
be on the
spices.
lookout for livers for you.
Nice. Have you ever had Beastman cooked and boiled in its own fat? It's delicious.
It sounds like a mighty victory feast after we
Yeah.
defeat the halflings.
We'll bring some more.
All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, and so it is. Okay. Sorry to negotiate with you so hard, but yeah, that's the deal.
We're gonna. I think we were gonna have really pissed off Darian, whatever his name was, and was trying to avoid that.
Oh, listen. I know 100%, but like, unfortunately, he also. So if anything, you should all take away from this, and I say this as a GM, is that Gog pretends to be dumb, but he clearly like understands negotiations and wants to be friends and is a power broker.
I like Gog.
Right.
He's fun.
I'll,
No matter what voice you use, I picture he talks like the Coneheads from Coneheads.
Yeah, sure.
I'll also tell him, make sure you reconceal that path if you send the goblins up there. We have some other mighty warriors that use it and are building relations with them as well.
Okay.
We're going to get ambushed the next time we go through that by goblins that want a toll. And that far from goblin territory, I'm going to kick their ass.
No, we shake them down. They're in our tunnel.
Yeah.
Do we have
Yeah.
a
Tunnel
faster
snakes
way
rule.
to-
Sorry,
Start tying goblins to the don't open dead insides.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the goblins to go in there, try to crack those tombs open, and just get demolished.
You said something, Skelix?
Do we have a quicker way to get back to the surface, or is it basically the way we came in the quickest way we know right now?
That's the quickest.
We didn't leave a rope there, but I want to go up to that. Can we go up to the hall of pillars or whatever?
Yeah.
We only have 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We should just leave.
Yeah.
Let's just leave.
So you know that he confirms that hall leads to the Obsidian Gates. And I know I
we
didn't
don't know
say
what
it.
the obsidian gates are exactly, except for up
That's
that
true.
hall.
He didn't say it, but I imagine like in our conversation here, he is confirming that the whatever this privy connects. And you said some tombs or something over there. He's like, well, there's tombs in the halls, so like it's likely it's connecting.
And that goes up to halfling territory or something, right?
Yeah.
It goes up to the basement and then to the
Yeah.
halfling territory from there.
Mhm.
It's like 900 feet. Yeah, it's like 900 feet if we were to go from here.
925,600 minutes.
Yep, that's how long
Okay.
it'll take us.
Okay.
How many torches do you burn in a year?
Nice. All right. Cool.
Just I don't. Hey Eric, don't want to like put you on the spot or anything like that, but like, if Amir like will show Gog the marking on his arm and see if like Gog knows anything about like,
Yeah.
you know, what all it might mean. Having no answer is totally fine because we haven't even talked.
Oh, you don't know
No.
what you were marked for?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like I'm like my character is here in Arden Vol to like, get rid of this curse or become unmarked.
He tells
or
you.
find out what this means.
He'll tell you that you need to speak with Thegan Whitemane at the Inn of the Lost, child.
The Inn of the Lost.
Yes. Below.
Thegan
will.
It connects to the troll lift down here.
Yeah.
The
Gok has seen this.
Okay.
Is what he's saying. Yeah. You were brought back. He says cryptically.
Okay, Amir will like cover it all back up and take note of that. And
Sick.
we don't have to go on that today, but
nice.
I'll take that as an objective.
Yeah, thanks for pushing that.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good lead.
Getting out of here.
All right, let's get out before the GM makes us roll to escape the dungeon.
Yep.
You will. All right.
Yes.
Skelex wants to
Gogs?
try to test our password, but he wants to do it in the most testosterone way possible. Like when the goblins confront us, he's going to just march straight up to whoever's the lead goblin and lean right in, get into their personal space, and whisper into his ear. It's like, I'd really like to see you drink piss in reverse.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And he wants to see what kind of response.
Demurrament. They're like, all right, you know the drill, and they get out of the way. They don't like get guffaw. They don't they're not like obsequious to you, but they will definitely defer to you. Like, okay, right this way.
Right up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And Gog,
okay.
you're like, at the edge of your torchlight on the island over there, Gog's giving you like a thumbs up, like making sure it worked. And you guys head out. Cool. All right, you cross through Goblin territory. You're unaccosted. You cross the sundered span over the Great Chasm, unaccosted. Nobody is taking the troll lift as you go unaccosted to the rubble way out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. You will burn a torch going up to the don't old one open inside.
Okay, you guys still have them?
I got two.
Okay. Cool. You all, I assume you don't open the sarcophagi as you go by. So then you enter that natural, very long corridor, ascending up, but burning another whole torch in the process.
Ganadra burns it.
Great. Cool. You arrive at the room beneath the trapdoor in the tower. The surface of Ardenville.
No rats this time.
No rats. Nothing. You all are very fortunate today. Okay. Cool. You can make it back to the inn.
Hooray.
Leaving the East Gate, assuming you're not like taking some circuitous through baboon country crazy shenanigans. You can make it back. Yeah.
Before the sun sets, please.
Yeah. Cool. All right, let's calculate some gold and experience.
Yeah.
Did we get anything of consequence besides money out of this trip?
The shield.
Yeah, the rust-free shield, and was there something else? A potion or something?
No, just gems.
There's a list of things. There were the
Oh yeah, the big list of gems. I'll
Yeah.
paste it in chat. It's on the map over here.
So today was not a Caius trip.
No.
Well, but it's also 3 less hirelings to split it among, so maybe it actually evens out.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm curious as to why GOG gets bent out of shape when we mention passports. So there's something. There's another
Probably
mystery
been
too.
shunned by the other ones.
Okay. The only money that you got is from the gems, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deducting their actual appraisal value, and
Selling
including
junk.
the crab. The junk you can sell, but you get gold, but not XP for. Deducting the XP, the appraisal value, adding the combat XP, your totals comes out to a total XP of 2010, which will be split between 6 PCs and how many one townsfolk with you?
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means the final score is the XP share for today for players is 309, and the gold share for players is 252.
Nice. So hit level 2.
Very nice. And that means the townsfolk gets 155 experience.
How much gold was that?
I'm gonna mark it in the channel.
Ganadria, half XP, right? Or half GP?
Yeah.
Or GP, just
Oh,
XP.
hang on. No. Wait. That we had 2 NPCs today, right? Or just Ganadria?
Yeah.
One.
Yes.
One was just
Yeah.
a townsfolk, and one was a hireling.
Okay, I'm
Ganadria
sorry.
and
What was the townsfolk?
Oh yeah,
carrying
Ostris Secundus.
shield.
Yeah.
Right, the shield carrier. Sorry. I delete the XP and the gold and the gold because the adventurer changes the math. I didn't have that stuff there, so let me just delete that and change this. Sorry about that. All right, final share XP 287, gold share 232.
I still hit level 2.
Yeah, sorry about that. That is the player share. And then the expert shares is 144 XP, and the adventurer gets 116 GP. Osseous does not get the 116; they only get the experience.
Okay, so let me update her XP.
Sorry about that. Okay, I did not. I totally forgot about that, and in my notes, I did not write down Ostris in my notes, which is why that got messed up in the first place. I'm sorry. Okay.
Can I send the hireling home with full hit points? I rolled for 2 salves and got them.
Oh hell yeah! But give me loyalty checks for both Ganadria and Austrius. They would be D20 plus charisma plus the number of sessions they've played with you.
Just like
I guess she's played 2. I wasn't tracking how many.
How many? Yeah, you've hired with them.
I think 2.
Okay.
rolled a 9.
Okay.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20. Skillex rolled a 20.
Oh, nice. Okay. The
Not a
Austrius,
natural 20.
that's fine. Getting at least a 20 or more on a loyalty check means they're willing to work with you again next time, but they'll waive the cost.
Oh,
They'll waive their fee. Hestart Ganadria wants to renegotiate the terms next time they play.
Okay. I mean, she's taken 427 gold back. That should be good.
Yeah, they probably want a full share of something. They either want a full share of XP. What that means is they either get a full share of XP or a full share of treasure. And
she also got stabbed. multiple
Yeah.
times.
And we healed her and brought her back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the expeditions thread that gets auto generated is a good place to mark your downtimes in Discord for that type of stuff. Feel free to ask questions, all that kind of things, et cetera, in many ways. But other than that, that's the session.
I have questions, but that can wait till after the end of the
Yeah,
session.
thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
thanks.
Yeah,
You wanna know about
everyone.
that,
Yeah, round of applause for Paul for showing up randomly and playing with us
Yeah.
today. Oh yeah, thanks, dude.
Excellent job, Paul.
Yeah.
Just slid right in. It's like, yeah.
Crabs are OP. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You're preaching to the converted. I'm always crab meta.
Is
What
anybody
is that
playing
called? Theory that
Wednesday?
like everything evolves to be crabs is?
Yeah.
It's just crabs all the way down.
Do we find out about that shield? Do we have somebody that can?
You have
Find
to
out.
pay to identify.
Oh, Zeros has been carrying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we brought it out, but
Did you? Yeah. Did you want
I
to
was
pay
gonna
for
use
it or?
one downtime to carouse and one downtime to identify what it was.
You don't need a downtime to identify. You can just
Yeah,
pay.
you do. Yeah, but if you don't want to pay, you can spend a
Oh,
downtime.
yeah.
I need a downtime anyways because I'm not healed for like a week.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to use the downtime and heal and also get things done.
Oh, damn it.
So
And none of
I
these-
won't be playing it until if you run a session on Sunday, the 14th of April, maybe I get to play. But then you're gone, right, Eric?
Yeah. Late April. I'm gonna be out of here.
Yeah. So save
Eric.
me a spot for when I get home.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can get this chainmail to another character if somebody is not playing Wednesday when they will be playing?
Yeah, you have
Like,
to
can I pay somebody at the inn to transfer it to them or something?
give this chainmail to another player who in this game will be playing with them. Right?
Yeah, that they're not doing that Wednesday, so
Okay.
I guess he will just hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
I think I'm signed up for Friday's game. I don't know if that helps.
No, I think the maximal penalty for that sort of logistics thing is a week. Let's say a week could give that to them. Okay,
I can.
so either-
I'll give it to Paul then.
Yeah.
Because we're both playing Friday,
Nice.
so the evening session. So
Yeah, I can do it that way then.
Well,
assuming Asu doesn't die at the earlier session.
I gotta go.
Always.
See you.
Okay.
Thanks
Yeah.
for playing, guys.
So yeah,
Bye.
thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah. Thanks
See ya.
everyone. Take care now.
Bye.
Bye bye.
My